Hey y'all, sorry, trying to get everything situated. Hey Jerica, how are you? Hey Joe. This stupid thing. There we go. I don't need these cords right now. Let me get these out of the way. Batteries are not low, so we'll save them for later when the batteries do get low. How's everybody doing? Sorry, gotta get everything situated right. Hey, Miss Paulette, thank you for the gifts. Thank y'all. Thank you, Heather. Hey, Denise, how are you? Yep, I went and got a haircut yesterday. Went and got one yesterday, so I was gonna get Heather to do it, but our clippers need to be sharpened, and so I just went and got it done yesterday. It's spring, or almost spring anyway. Oh, it's definitely warmer. It's like 70 degrees today, so it's definitely warmer. It's actually good weather today compared to what it has been. And it's supposed to be in the 60s and 70s all the way until Sunday, I think. So we're looking forward to good weather. Hey Dottie, how are you? Yep, supposed to be like this all week long. You're getting ready to go into work. That's no good. Hey Courtney. Thank you, Deb, for the gifts. Dolly's out in the pasture. All the horses are in the pasture. Hey Texas lady, how are you? Thank you, Jan, for the gifts. Thank you, Jessica. Hey Miss Sandra, how are you? You doing all right? Thank you, Rosemary, for the gifts. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for liking the live. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. Thank you, Miss Chris. Appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts. Hope everybody is doing well. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Oh, Heather's feeling fine, I believe. She'll be out here in a minute. She's probably on the live. Maybe. She was getting ready to come out here a minute ago. Hey, Billy Joe, how are you? Oh, it's going good, Patricia. Going good. Do what? Is that chicks I hear? Yep. Oh, great. See, I thought it was some baby birds somewhere. But that's chicks, isn't it?
It's gotta be.
One of them stupid chickens done hatched some chickens.
It's got to be.
I'm sure it is. I've been hearing it, and I thought maybe it was some baby birds or something. But
yes,
no,
it is baby birds.
it's chicks.
It's baby birds.
Yeah, I'm going to take them to TSC and ask them, do they need any chicks to sell?
Hey, there's somebody at my work that said that he wants some chickens, whatever.
Well, there's some out there. You can take the mama and the chicks. That way she won't be hatching no more.
I don't know.
We get rid of all these roosters around here.
I thought we did get rid of them.
Well, we still got a few. We're going to have to get rid of them too. That way can't none of them hatch.
Do we still have Big Boy?
Yeah, he's here. He's somewhere around here. And we have another one. There's a black rooster. It was one of the younger ones. Well, it's definitely a rooster. I saw it the other day. Yep, we're just going to have to get rid of them. Thank you, Miss Patricia. They're still talking. I sure didn't know that. I was hoping that was baby birds and not baby chicks.
What?
I was hoping that was birds and not chicks. Thank you, Mona.
You brought your drink out?
Shore girl, yeah, you can. We didn't, but you can. Thank you, Rosemarie, for the gifts. I'm sorry, I brought what out?
Drink?
Yeah, well, I made me some tea.
Can't believe we got chicks.
I know. That's the last thing we need is more chickens around here. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you, Rebecca. So hopefully everybody's had a good Monday. And not a bad Monday. Wait, today's Tuesday. Well, hopefully everybody had a good Monday and not a bad Monday and had a better Tuesday. How about that? Yesterday I thought it was Tuesday and today I thought it was Monday. I'm a little confused on the days, apparently. Sabado's down there with the chickens. I know what he's doing. He's eating that hay that's out there. Thank y'all for the subscription. Thank you, Denise. Appreciate it. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Hey, Kit, how are you doing? There's a what?
Humongous mosquito.
Well, it's getting that time. It's going to be warm all week, so they're going to be out, apparently. Anybody need any chicks? Thank you, Tango, for the gifts. How are you? Thank you for liking the live. I don't know. I got a green dot here. I don't know that I'm frozen. Plus, it's 70 something degrees out here. I don't know if they're buzzard chicks or what. I haven't seen them. I just hear them. They're probably up on top of some hay bales, so at the price of eggs, you think everyone needs them. Yeah, that's true. We had somebody come by and got eggs. Was that yesterday or that was Sunday? I think it was Sunday. It might have been Saturday. I can't remember. In any case, he called us from Walmart and came here and got eggs. It didn't even register that was chicks. Didn't even register that was chicks until you said something about it. I was thinking, them birds are like doing something out there. I was thinking there were some birds out there doing, or maybe baby birds in a nest or something out there. Until you said what you said, I didn't even think about it. Well,
Oh my God.
we don't have, we have baby chicks, but we also, after I dropped Heather off this morning, I came home to, hang on, let me see, can I make that work? How did I do that? There it goes.
Let me zoom in on it.
No, that's all right. You can't zoom in because it's backwards facing. I'm going to show YouTube first. Then I'm going to show TikTok. That is Bloom and her calf that she had this morning. I got home. What time did you have to be at work? 8, wasn't it? So I got home right at 9, and it was maybe 20 minutes old when I got home. But she was a little apprehensive about me messing with it, but not too bad. But now she's had a calf before, and we messed with it. So this is actually her second calf. And it's a boy. What's wrong?
Hmm?
What were you looking at? The dogs barking?
I was
They're
trying
always
to-
barking.
I was trying to decide if there's a delivery truck or something here.
I don't think so, because their dogs are not still barking. Yeah, if the cow had waited tomorrow, it would have been your birthday, Tango. That's true.
What?
If the cow had waited till tomorrow, it would have been Tango's birthday. Well, we have other cows that are pregnant out there, so
Well,
there's
happy
still
early
hope.
birthday, Tango.
And we have other ones that are pregnant, so there's still hope. And with the warm weather, it's a good possibility they might start dropping some calves. So today, when I let the horses out, Moonshine didn't want to go out with Eldorado. Eldorado went out, but Moonshine didn't want to go out. He just stood there. So I thought there was something wrong with Moonshine. So I was like, well, you don't want to go out and you just stay in the stall. So Eldorado went out. I closed the gate. I got ready to let Infinito and Sabado out. Infinito went out. Sabado went out. And when they did, Moonshine come right out behind them and went out. Apparently, Moonshine was tired of Eldorado harassing him all day, and he wanted to go out with the other horses. So he went out with them. So then I look out there, and Eldorado doesn't have anybody to harass, because, I mean, he harasses Moonshine all day long, like rearing up at him, biting at him, all day long. So he didn't have anybody. So I looked out there, and he was trying to harass Mira. She was at a hay bale, and he went to her like he did Moonshine. She chased him around the pasture for about 10 minutes. After that, he didn't mess with Mira anymore. And he didn't even dare to go mess with Isidore or Hatana or Uno. They just looked at him and he went the other way. So he's getting a lesson outside today. But Moonshine said he was not going out with him today. He would have rather just stayed in. Hey, Jane Rose, how are you? Thank you.
Have you checked on Moonshine and them?
They were all right there just a little bit ago.
Were they?
Yeah. Infinito's harassed Moonshine a few times.
Infinito has?
Tried to rear up on him like he's a mayor or something.
He don't do that to Sabado, does he?
Mm-mm. But Moonshine kicked at him, bit him. That's out front. That's not in the back. That's out front. You're here. Yeah. Yeah, Eldorado needs social distancing lessons. That's for sure. That is for sure. I hear him out there every once in a while, but Sabado's right there. He's eating all that hay that's left in the round pen. I put a roll of hay out there for him today out in the pasture, but he's up here eating the hay that I put in the round pen for him yesterday. They didn't eat it all yesterday. That or he's picking up sweet feed that the chickens didn't eat. One of the two. Well, hopefully you feel better soon, Miss Terry. Hey, Penny, how are you? Where at in Tennessee? Hey, William. Thank y'all for liking the live. Appreciate it. Thank you for sharing it. Yeah, we're enjoying 70-degree weather today. Or at least I'm enjoying it, that's for sure. Thank you for liking the live. Hey, Miss Shelley. Okay, there is a mosquito around here. Another one. Bye, Miss Terry. Which mares are expecting? Well, Hatana, Isadora, Uno, and Mira. All four of them are expecting. The only mare we have here that's not expecting is Dolly, and she's 38 years old. Oh yeah, it's definitely early for mosquitoes. There's no doubt about that. But with warm weather, it's really not. Um, I mean, it's yesterday it was warm. Today it's warm. It's warmer today than it was yesterday. So last night it didn't even. I think it got down to the mid 40s or something. So hopefully we have spring weather coming quick and in a fast. Yes, Infinito is the daddy to all of them. Hello, Angie. How are you? Actually, we have a tennis racket bug zapper somewhere. I don't know where, but we have one around here somewhere. Yeah, we may have threw it away. I don't know, but we do have one around here somewhere. I chased Elizabeth with it one time. Remember?
Playfully.
Yeah, it didn't even have batteries in it. We have a bug zapper in the barn too, though. Hey, Lena, how are you? Um, well, the whole thing with telling colors of the babies is when you think you know, you don't. That's the honest answer. Um, Infinito and Uno are both bay. So there's a high percentage that they will have a bay baby. Does that mean they're going to have one? Doesn't mean that. Infinito and um, Moonshine are brothers. They're half brothers. They both have the same mom. One of them's gray, one of them's a bay.
It's funny because both of their moms gray.
Yeah, both of them's mom is gray. Their mom is gray.
Does that mean that Infinito could have a gray baby, or does he not carry the gray gene? Because if he had he would be gray.
But is it recessive from a year? You don't ever know. That's my whole point. You can have two bay horses, and chances are great they're going to have a bay, but you never know. um, it could be something just off key. I had a buckskin mare one time that was bred to Valdez 3 times, and all 3 times she had different color babies.
Who?
Evita, the buckskin mare I had. She had a buckskin baby. Again, they were both buckskin. I'm sorry, a Palomino baby, and they were both buckskin. Then she had a Cremella baby. Okay? And then her third baby was black. So, and stayed black. It was black.
That's wild.
4 white feet, black and 4 white feet. Mama was buckskin with 4 white feet. So there's sorry, there's higher percentages based on the color of the parents, but at the same time, you have to remember back through the bloodline of the parent on both sides, you have different color horses that there could be in there. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you might have a bunch of grays in the background. Sometimes you might have all bays in the background. But even that's not a guarantee you're going to get a bay. You can predict it, but Infinito and Uno had a baby. Their first baby was bay, and they're both bay, and their first baby's bay. In fact, their first baby is a gelding now, but he looks almost identical to Uno, color wise.
Maybe a little bit darker.
Yeah, maybe a little darker. I don't know. But then, the year Sabato was born, in fact, a month after Sabato was born, Infinito and Uno had another baby. And that baby is the exact same color as Sabato. She looks like Sabato, except she didn't have the feet like he does. But she's the same color as Sabato. So, we don't know what she's going to have or. It's always more fun to wait till they show up anyway than to know. I think. I mean, it was exciting when Sabato came out and he had 4 white feet and a little white spot on his chin. So I always like to be surprised. And you can tell sometimes by ultrasound, you can tell the sex of a baby on in a horse sometimes. And it's again, it's kind of you know subject to interpretation sometimes. If you've ever looked at an ultrasound, but you can tell sometimes. But as we all know, when Aries was born, the vet was wrong. The vet said he was a girl and he was a boy. So you don't ever know. Now we didn't find out anything about the sex on any of our current ones that are pregnant. So it'll be a surprise. Sabato looks identical to his mama and his daddy because they looked identical. So I can't say he looks any more like Patrick or any more like Isadora. I mean, he's the same color as both of them. And he's different than both of them because he has 4 white feet and they don't. But as far as looking like one more than the other, you really can't turn around for the difference. But they look almost like twins. So well, I don't know for sure he has Isadora side eye. I think he has Hatana side eye. I think he got that from his aunt because her side eye is a lot more than Isadora's, that's for sure. I think that just runs in the family.
It's a dog. Think he's hungry.
No, I fed that dog. That dog's not hungry. Well, Contessa and Valdez having Palomino babies, that actually is a very high probability. Anytime you breed a buckskin to a bay or a chestnut, you have a high probability of getting a color baby. Whether if you breed a buckskin to a bay, you have a high probability of getting a buckskin. If you breed a buckskin to a chestnut, which is Contessa, you have a high probability of getting a Palomino. So that's what I mean. You can predict colors, but it's not a guarantee. I mean, look at Hatana. Hatana is a chestnut. Valdez was a buckskin. Hatana had a Palomino, same as Contessa. The last time they were pregnant, the first time they were pregnant together, Hatana had a Palomino filly. Contessa had a Palomino filly. So we had Sundance, and then we had Annika, what was her name, and now her name is something else. I can't remember. But anyway, they were both Palominos. Well, the last time they were bred to Valdez at the same time, Contessa had El Dorado and had a Palomino, but that time Hatana had a buckskin. The chances of her having a buckskin were less than the chances of her having a Palomino, but she had a buckskin. And she could have had a chestnut like Sabado too. I mean, you just don't know for sure. I think it's I like waiting and seeing what happens. To be honest, I think it's cool that way. So thank y'all for liking the live and sharing the live. Appreciate it. It's exactly right, Paulette. It's the luck of the draw. You just have higher chances. It's like, well, with Contessa and Valdez, they have a higher probability of having a Palomino. And then down, you got a chance of a buckskin. Then down, you got a chance of a bay or a chestnut or whatever. And if you took your chances out of 100 and it was 80 out of 100 that it would be a Palomino, then you had 80 chances in the jar for a Palomino, and then you put 15 chances for a buckskin or whatever, and 5 for a bay, and you reach in, pull out, you get what you get when you pull it out. You just have a better chance because you got more entries in the jar. So if you want a Palomino, then breed a buckskin to a chestnut. But it doesn't guarantee it. So thank you, Lorraine, for the gifts. Hey, Mom Life with Angela. How are you? Oh, we're doing good. Doing good. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you, Miss Chris, for the gifts. Miss Chris, y'all should have good weather today, right?
You talking to me?
Mm-mm. Am I? You must have earbuds in or something.
I'm doing a school
Oh,
assignment.
I was like,
Sorry, I'm listening to my learning materials for school.
61. That's good, Miss Chris. We were in the 70s today. It's warm. It's supposed to stay that way the rest of the week, so that's awesome. 50s, that's cool, Tango. That's not bad. I was happy last night because it only got down to like 40 something degrees, like 48 or 47 or something. I'm not sure. Thank you, Brown Eye Girl, for the gifts. Appreciate it. Yeah, spring. 78, Miss Paulette. Well, that's not fair. I don't know what it was here today. Honestly, it was in the 70s. That's all I know. I didn't really keep up with what it was, but what's 69 degrees still here right now, and it's almost dark, so, or getting there. It looks like it was 76 today here. That's not bad. So, yes, Directus' first baby was a buckskin with Valdez. That's the one that did not survive birth. And then her second, obviously, was Mia, and that was a buckskin. And her third was a bay. So, 71 Izzy in Kansas. That's cool. That's a good weather for Kansas, too, this time of year. 56 in Oregon. Jillian, y'all are in the 60s. That's good for Colorado, too, isn't it, this time of year? Cheryl Ann, 54 in Michigan. Well, that's not bad either.
54.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not for Michigan in February. That's actually pretty good. 8 in the UK. All right, Amy. Wait, Amy, you said 8 in the UK. Is that Celsius? I'm pretty sure it's Celsius in the UK. Yeah, yeah. So that's in the 50s, right? Is that right? 60s? I can never convert it. I know that 0 Celsius is 32 degrees. I do know that. But I can never convert the whole Celsius thing. But I'm pretty sure it's Celsius in the UK anyway. Up 46.4 degrees, so that's not too bad. 48, Jan. That's a little on the chilly side. Well, it depends. It's evening time though, so. Yeah, sometimes we can get bad weather. Sometimes we don't. It just depends here. In Mississippi, we have bipolar weather. As everybody sees, it's 70 this week. Last week it was 11. So, Hey, Christy, how are you? Yeah, we have 4 seasons in 1 week. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Like I said, it was, I don't know, one morning last week it was 11, and then the next morning it was 12, and we have wind chills in the negatives and highs in the low 20s, and then all of a sudden it disappeared and we're in the 70s. So I'm doing good, Lisa. How are you? See, you're in Seattle and it's 63 tomorrow. But you guys get so much rain compared to us. We don't get a lot of rain. So, oh yeah, Infinito's out of his jacket. He was only in his jacket for like 2 days. He's out of that. Yeah, he's definitely out of that. That jacket he had on is an insulated jacket. That's a winter jacket, and it's fairly heavy.
You take it off of him.
Like 3 days ago. Yeah, I did like 3 days ago. Whatever. I think I took it off Saturday.
Okay, you're making me feel like crap.
You've been doing schoolwork. You didn't know. Hey, Jacob, how are you? It didn't bother him to put the jacket on. I think or the blanket on. I think he's had one before at some point because it didn't bother him. He let me put it on without any issues. So, and he let me take it off without any issues. So, I don't think I don't think it bothered him at all. Good evening, Michelle. Bless you, Cynthia. Oh, they're telling you bless you because you sneezed. He's out there now. Is that Infinito right there at the gate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biting at Sabado's
Aggravating
legs.
Sabado. Yeah, he's gonna aggravate Sabado now.
I think they all irritate each other.
They do. They irritate each other all the time. But yeah, he didn't mind wearing the jacket. So it's just.
Oh,
Can you take
grab it.
that? Oh, it's too late. It's gone now. It's spilled.
You can have some.
No, it's all right. I'll get some later. Oh no, Infinito's got quite a few babies in the past. Um, there's a gelding that's 3 or 4 time grand national champion. Heather's got earbuds in. She didn't hear me. I think he's 4 time grand national champion. He has a son that's a gelding now, and he won in 1 year. He won. I think it was 4 times. So at nationals, and then he's got others too. He's got quite a few. It's not just the ones that are pregnant here or the ones that have had babies before by him, like Uno. He's had quite a few babies. So he was very sought after to breed too. Let's put it that way. So all the chickens are showing up now. It's getting to be evening time. Yeah, he is a beautiful horse. He's a nice looking dude. Thank you, Tango, for the gifts. Thank you, Tango. Yeah, they are definitely something else. Um,
Is that truck here?
it's down that way. The truck that just went by, I think, was Bryson, and it kept going. But there's another one down that way that's making noise. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure who it is. What is all the horses' names? Um, well, we have Hatana, and we have Dynastia, and we have Mira, and we have Isadora, and then we have Infinito and Sabado, and then we have El Dorado here, and Moonshine, and Dolly, and Tyson, and Dorado. And that's all the horses' names. Thank you, Brighton, for the gifts. Thank you, Jillian. I think that's I can't think of his name.
Tom's husband.
Yeah, that one. I think so. Thank you, Jan, for the gifts.
I struggle to remember it too.
Matt.
Matt, yeah.
It took me a minute. I couldn't remember. Thank you, Brighton. Hey, can you take this for a minute?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me finish putting my jacket on, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stop this video I'm listening to. Alright.
Thank you, Brighton, for the gifts. Appreciate it.
Hey everybody. How are y'all doing? I wish I made myself laugh, Tango.
We're at 32.75 as of today. Oh, you did get my message.
Tim said we're at 32.75 as of today. Yes. uh yes, Cynthia, we still have Isadora. Hatana's still here, but she belongs to Paulette, but she's still here. 32.75 the year you were born. 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 32.75 the year you were Well, Dolly, I guess, isn't from the original, but she kind of is. So she's still here, and Tyson's still here. Yes, Jan, I'm feeling much better. Thank you. I still have had like a runny nose, and my throat's. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's not really hurting, but it's not normal. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Ooh. Yes, 32.75 carats. I do feel better. I've been coughing a lot. I've had a lot of congestion. I've had a lot of stuff in my chest that I've been trying to get out, but it's just, I don't know. It's funny because like my nose ran and ran and ran all day one day, and then the next day it was fine. And I think the next day it was fine. And then the day after that, it like ran and ran and ran all day long. And then the next day it was fine. And then today, like I said, my throat, it's not really hurting, but it does not feel normal. It feels tight and it just kind of feels raw, but not hurting. I don't know. Of course, it could be that I had to do a 3-minute presentation that I had to record yesterday, and I had to like repeat the stupid thing probably 50 times. So at least it felt like I did anyway. It may not have been 50, but it might have seriously been 50. I don't know. It was a lot. The cool thing is, I told Tim after I finished the presentation that I should put it on the Wellness Center website. uh, because I had to, yeah, the throat feels irritated, Jan. I I had to do a presentation on either major depressive disorder. Oh Jesus, there was 3 things like schizophrenia, or there was one other thing that I could do. I can't remember what it was though. Hang on a second. Sounds like a. Okay, I either had to do major depressive disorder, bipolar disorder, or schizophrenia. And I chose major depressive disorder. So, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a 50-gallon drum.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
I hope people aren't dumping drums somewhere.
No, it's over at Mr. Son's. He's probably unloading his trailer.
I am going to school to be an animal assisted therapist. So the class that I'm doing right now is general psychology. And man, I don't know. It's kind of scary because it's not like horribly hard like the stuff that I'm learning right now. I told Tim a lot of these things I already know a lot about, like all the different type of psychology disorders and things like that, because I used to work in a mental health facility. So, you didn't like it at all? Well, I know a lot about all that stuff that I'm doing right now. So I took a quiz today and like it was pretty easy, but I did study for it and I did take notes and things like that. So, huh? You need to be in that facility?
Yeah.
What, a mental health facility? Well, I'm sure they could see you.
It might be by your moving barrel. No, that's coming from the neighbor's house.
Huh. I wonder why.
It's not me.
That was me.
He's probably unloading his trailer.
Maybe. I brought me one of them things too.
I saw it. You want it?
Are they good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Do you actually think nobody would eat them if they weren't?
But the beginning stuff in this class was, oh,
Can't believe I got my water.
it was kind of crazy. You should have went and got you some more.
I will. Temperature's fixing to drop.
Well, that's good, Lauren. Liz gave me a weighted blanket, but that thing was so heavy, and I ended up giving it to Jerica because it was too heavy for Tim and I. And it, like, when we got underneath it, we felt like we,
Tim won't use it no way.
yeah, Tim wasn't going to use it, but when I got underneath it, I felt like I could not move at all.
I don't like being under the regular blanket, much less
I
the
know.
weighted one.
Hey, Michelle. Thank you, Tango. I think I'd be happy with the weighted blanket if it wasn't quite as weighted.
Yeah, probably. Some people
But
like them.
no, yeah, no, I like the feeling of having the weighted blanket on top of me or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
just like to be able to still move. And like if it's too heavy, I start feeling trapped or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the weight on it was, but
Mm-hmm.
how's everybody doing? Has everybody else had a good day? And chickens are everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Sure are. They sure are. And now they have babies again. Again. Babies. Babies.
Catch them, I'll give them away.
We'll catch them
I'll give them to Denver. He asked me today
if we had any chicks.
if we had any hens that we wanted to get rid of. I told him
I
I'm
don't know
not
if they
really
hens or
sure.
not, they chicks.
He said that or if I had an incubator that he could use. And I was like, well, I said, I do have one, but I don't know. The last time I borrowed one out, I didn't get it back.
That's true. We have a couple, don't we?
No, because we borrowed one out and we didn't get it back.
Oh, that's right.
That's good, Marie. Marie said she survived her first MRI today, so it was a good day.
That's good.
I had a good day. Although the last couple hours of work, my hip started hurting really bad, like so bad I was almost in tears. And I ended up taking like 3 ibuprofen. And that didn't even help. But my coworker, 2 of my coworkers said that it was probably a sciatic nerve because that's where it was. And after I came home and sat down for a little while, it started feeling better. So Tylenol is better for that. I just figured if it was inflammation or something like that, that ibuprofen would help, but I don't know. Yeah. I need to do the PEMF. I may do that tonight after the live.
Yeah.
Because it was really bad. Like, really bad. You ever have pain that's so bad that when you're talking to people, like you're struggling to even pay attention to what they're saying because the pain was hurting so badly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was like today. It was bad. I almost asked if I could leave early, but then I was like, okay, I got 2 hours left. And then the last hour, it had gotten worse. And I was like, okay, should I ask to go home early? I'm like, no, I can make it another hour. I can do this. I had to push myself through. Hey, Lisa. But I made it through. And like I said, after I got home and sat down for a little while, and I took a quiz, and I've been listening to my work to do my other assignment. I've got another assignment to do and another quiz to do. And then I have to figure out what to do on my, what's it called? Final project or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm confused on it because I had to do a draft of the final project or whatnot. And the draft, the teacher was supposed to come back and say, okay, you need to do this more, that more, whatever, whatever. And, or like a piece of it or something. I don't know if it was a draft. I think it was just like a part of it or something. Well, now the final thing is due, but when I did my draft thing or whatever you want to call it, the teacher said that I did really, really good on it and it was great. So I don't know, like I messaged my teacher because I'm really confused on if I need to redo it, do it just the same, do I need to add to it, do I do a whole new thing? I don't know, I'm not sure what to do. And I want to do good. And it's really frustrating me because if I don't have to redo the whole thing, I don't want to have to redo the whole thing. I'll just turn in the same daggum one that I did that she said I did really good on. But if I need to redo the thing, I need to get started on it like now. I don't know. Thank you, Marie V. Thank you for resubscribing. See, this is what I'm talking about with that junk in my chest and stuff. But besides that, school's going good. I missed a question on one of my quizzes the other day, which brought my grade down from a 100. I was not happy about that at all. Like, at all. I wanted to cry. I know that sounds stupid, but like, I was so not happy. I was not happy. It'll all be okay though. I hope. Jennifer, I'm taking a psychology class right now, but I'm going to school to be an animal assisted therapist. So right now, my grade in one of my classes is 103.3 because I had extra credit work. And then in my psychology class is 99.8 because of that stupid test. I wish I could take it again, but I don't know. It's my own fault. It is what it is. It is what it is. Is that a broken bit? No, it's not. That's called a blocker ring right here. And the way it works. Oh yeah, I'm passing, but I still have to take my final exam, and that's what I'm concerned about. Tim asked me the other day, he goes, "What is this right here? Like, are you trying to like just kill trees or what?" And I said, "Those are all of my quizzes that I've taken in this class. I went back and printed all the quizzes out so that I could study the questions again, because I don't know if like, okay, so those of you that are in college or have been in college, you take quizzes throughout the year, right? And then at the end, you have like a big final quiz. Is it the same questions that you did the quiz on to begin with, or is it different questions that you studied throughout the year or throughout the term or whatever? Like, if is it doing any good studying the quizzes that I took, or is it going to be other questions or some of the questions and plus other questions? Like, I don't know what to expect. It could be both. Oh God. Oh. Okay, so this is not a broken bit. It's called a blocker ring. And what you do, there's a magnet right there. And this thing sticks to the magnet. It's not, I do take notes and stuff, Denise, but with my memory, I have a really hard time with remembering stuff. So I just kind of wish I knew what to study exactly. Like, if I could try to remember exactly what I needed to study, I think I would be doing better. And I don't know. Okay, so what you do is you take your lead rope and you go through on this side. You come around this ring and back out through each side right there. So basically you go around that with your lead rope. What that does is it holds the horse, but if they decide to pull back really, really hard, they can pull a little bit, but usually if you put like a knot at the end of the lead rope, then they can pull back enough to where they get relief and they'll stop pulling, but they're not loose. So that's what that is. It's called a blocker ring, and we've got them up around different places throughout the barn, and it's what we tend to use when we tie horses up. So there. Okay, what did that say? Here's the deal. You said yourself, you know a lot already. Trust that and common sense. Yeah, it's just all this stuff that I don't know a whole lot about. I don't know. I need to, I really need to borrow Tim and have him ask me questions and stuff. Maybe on the trip this coming Friday, maybe I can drive some and Tim can ask me questions or something. I don't know. Oh, you couldn't see it. I'm sorry. I forget that I have two things and I was holding it in front of one, but not the other. Okay. I'm sorry. So this is the blocker ring, and it's got a magnet right here, and that thing closes and it just kind of sticks. It's not a strong magnet, but it's strong enough that it holds it in place without it coming off. So it's just a magnet that holds it. And the lead rope goes through. Let me see if I can hold this thing with my legs so I can show you. I don't know if I can do this or not. Okay, I'm gonna try. The lead rope goes through here, and then it comes around and it comes back out through here. So it's pulling against this right here. To open it, you can pull this open and you can just slide the lead rope off and let it go through the hole. To put it on, you can kind of bend your lead rope in half and then stick it through here like this, and then go around it like that. I hope that makes sense to y'all. So if a horse pulls back, the rope can pull through it, but it's kind of tight. And if you want it to be extra tight, you can wrap it around this thing twice, and then it's harder for them to pull it, but they still can. So it's possible for them to be able to back up some if they freak out or anything like that, but they can't get all the way out usually unless they pull all the way through to the end. And what Tim and I do sometimes is we'll put a knot at the very, very end of our lead rope so that if they do get to the very end, then they're stuck, like they can't go any further. But most lead ropes are 6 to 9 feet. So it enables the horse, if they freak out for whatever reason, it enables them to acknowledge their fight or flights thing so that they can get away enough to where they feel relieved, but they can't be loose. That's why we like these instead of just tying the horse up in like a knot type thing. And so, yeah. Where's the thing at? There it is. I know people who have those things literally on every single post. The people who got Sugar and Tonka, every single post on around his whole barn area has one of those things on it. And I wish that ours was like that, but they're kind of, I mean, they're not super expensive, but I want to say they're like $15 or $20 a piece. And but they really are good to keep a horse from panicking and hurting themselves. And like I said, it kind of allows them to acknowledge their flight panic response without them being loose and doing anything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not cheap. So I don't know. I mean, we probably have about 5 of them around here.
That's funny.
And we just kind of move them around as we need to. Who?
Tyson.
Tyson?
That's his only friend.
Eldorado and Tyson. Well, that sounds about right. They're both about as annoying.
They're both pests.
They're both pests. They're both, yep. That's perfect. When Miss Paulette comes and gets Eldorado, we may have to sneak Tyson on the trailer so that Eldorado will have a friend. That sounds so bad, doesn't it? Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Oh my God.
Well, at least he got a friend.
Yeah, at least he has a friend.
You got a friend in me.
I know. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
Out, right?
What?
You may want to bring the buckets out. You want to do treats first, or you want
It don't
to
matter. It doesn't matter to me. Hey, we could bring them in and go on and feed them.
All right. Well,
Or,
the feed done first.
I mean, what do you think?
If they hear me doing the feed, they'll come on up here.
Here's the thing. If we do the treats first and then we put the feed on top, it's gonna be like last time. I don't know.
Let's just do feed. I'm
Yeah.
gonna feed them right now. I'm gonna get them feed right now.
I miss Sugar too. I was talking to Tim about Sugar yesterday. Is it yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Yeah. Did you tell him that you heard from the guy that got Mia?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he heard from the guy that got Mia. He called yesterday to let us know how she was doing. Do what?
She's doing good.
Yeah, she's doing good. He said that he's been spoiling her rotten and that he's been pretty much letting her do whatever the heck she wants to. He's like, I think he's coming to the realization that he probably shouldn't do that. So, yeah. But he said she's doing great. So the guy that got her's been kind of sick, and then there's been
Under the weather.
he's been under the weather, and then there's been bad weather, and he hasn't really had a whole lot of time to do a whole bunch with her. So, yeah. When I heard Tim talking to him, and at first I thought he was talking about sugar, because I've had sugar on my brain. And then when he got off the phone, he was like, "No, it was Mia," and I was like, "Oh, okay." uh, you love Mia, yeah? Mia is full of it. She is something else. I think he really likes her though.
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
He said she thinks she runs stuff over there, and Tim said that's funny because she didn't run anything over here. But he's got a miniature horse, and then he's got an older horse that he borrowed temporarily until he could get his horse back from training so that Mia wouldn't be by herself.
He's got goats too.
Oh yeah, he's got goats too. I forgot. He's got like 3 or 4 goats. So he said that Mia thinks she runs the place. Over the hours coming need yet? I'm not sure what you mean, Kenzie. Yeah, I know. Mia's finally a boss mayor. How about that?
Huh?
I said, Mia's finally the boss mayor.
You are too.
Me? I'm the boss mayor? I don't know. I guess so. I'm the only adult female at this house. I better be. My anus seeing. I don't even know how to say that.
I think
Yeah, Emma thinks she is. So Emma's with Lori right now, and I found a piece of paper on the coffee table earlier, and I saw like 13 and some stuff, 14 and some stuff, and I picked it up. I'm like, what is this? Well, apparently Emma had wrote out all the stuff that she wants for her birthday on this piece of paper. And I was just seeing the backside of it. I flipped it over and it's like 1 through 12 of the items that she wants for her birthday. And like most of the stuff on there, I don't even know what it is. I'm like, what in the world? So I asked Emma before she went to her mom's, I'm like, Emma, what do you want for your birthday? And she's like, she starts naming stuff. I'm like, where do you even get that? What is that? She goes, Amazon, of course. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Was it 14 or 15 items on there?
I don't know, the bunch.
It was a bunch. I don't know. It was a lot. I'm just like, good gosh, this child. Yeah, it's like almost all makeup. Like she's got makeup on there I've never even heard of. Of course, that doesn't mean anything. I stick to the same makeup. So, and all I really get is eyeliner and mascara. What?
A face mask.
There was a face mask on there?
Yeah, some kind of hydrating mask.
A hydrating face mask. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I can't even tell you. You can tell me all about makeup. I can't even tell you the last time that I bought like foundation or anything like that. Because I don't even buy it anymore because I won't use it. Like, I don't care if I was going to see the president, I wouldn't wear foundation probably. But Emma, she could probably tell you about foundation, moisturizer, this, that, and that's probably why her skin will look all pretty and stuff until she's really old, and mine will look like this, you know, whatever. 3 different foundations in this month. Whew. Oh my goodness, Ashley. I think the last time I bought foundation was probably about 5 years ago. And I never used it. Maybe once or twice. I don't know. I just don't. Because I don't know why every time I get found, and maybe it's what I'm using, but I don't care if you told me, oh, you could get such and such or such and such, and it would be like really good and it wouldn't do that. Like, I still wouldn't do it. So please don't feel bad for me because I'm not complaining. But every foundation I've ever gotten, every time I put it on, it turns like cakey and looks like my skin has been in the desert for, 10 years. So I just don't do it. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't know. Emma can tell you all about it though. That's too much makeup and you need moisturizer? What? Like, are you saying that it looking like a desert is because I had too much on? Is that what you're telling me? You had to put a hydrating cream on first. See, I'm just not all about that life though. I just can't. Liz gave me some hydrating cream. Liz, it's on here right now. I just saw her. Liz Williamson Cawthorn. Liz brought me some cream that had sunscreen in it and something else. And I still have them in my little case thing that you gave me, Liz, which I still use, by the way, like every single day. I just don't ever use that stuff. And I know I probably need to use the moisturizing cream and all that stuff. I just don't. I can see yes, I can see Starshine. Yep, I'm doing YouTube and TikTok at the same time. Yep. I have two phones. I'm holding two phones. One is right here and one is right here. So they're like an inch and a half apart.
Come on, boys. Go.
So I'm going to watch how Tim does this by himself because he's been doing this by himself lately because I've been doing schoolwork.
Come on, Sabado. Where's
So
Moonshine at? I know, stop and lower, stop and lower. Come on, no lower, let's go. Seriously? Sabado, come on, let's go.
he's just standing down there.
Does it every night.
He's
Not
so
turn around and
stinking
go back out
purty.
here.
I'm so purty.
Come on here, man. Get in your stall, please. Thank you. Oh, boy. And Benito! Come on here. I'm working on that. I figured they was up here too. Come Moonshine. Come on, Moonshine. Bring it on in, sir. Bring it on in. Where's your brother at? Come on. Get on in your stall, please. Thank you. Where's your brother?
I'm impressed. Because you're doing this on your own and you're doing really good. He don't need me. He don't need me.
Come on, don't start walking. Come on, Big Daddy. Hey, you've been out with your brother all day. Now come on here. Quit loitering. Come on. Been out with his brother all day. Now he gonna come loitering. Thank you, sir. Get on in there.
I can tell he's been playing with his brother all day. He's kind of gimpy. He probably got kicked. Didn't you say he tried to rear up on him? Moonshine probably kicked him saying, "Get off me! Get off me!"
Go on, eat your dinner. I gotta go get these girls in. That might be a different story. Let me see if they'll rob.
Alex, school's going really good.
Nobody coming up? What? What's going on? Y'all stay outside if you want. Come on, let's go. Woo-wee. Come on, girl. All right, come on here.
Oh my God, those tears are so hard to get out of.
Come on, Umbrella.
Murr. Murr. Murr.
Come on, Dolly.
The cows are coming.
I know, when I don't come up here.
Okay, so did I do something wrong? Come on, babies.
Don't say nothing. You make the cows come up there. We don't want them to come up in there. I'm gonna go down here and get dogs. If she comes in, everybody else walks.
Isn't that sky pretty? Oh my Lord. Well, I don't know that he'll get to record it, but they coming in. Who's first? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. You go past. This is your stall. Come on. Hang on, Mira. Hang on. Come on. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Come on, Hantana. Come on. You don't have to run them away. Come on. Your stall's down here. There you go. Ooh, y'all got dirty today. Hold on a minute. I know, that's your stall, right, Uno? Give me a second. Hold on, baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, Mira. All right, that's your stall. Go. Hey. Go on. Go in your stall. Go on. Mira, that is not your stall. Ma'am. Go in your stall. That's not your stall. That's Uno's stall. Go in your stall. Hey, come on. Come on. Oh, no. That's not your stall. Well, it used to be your stall. Get out of here. Out. You better get out of here. Hey. Whew, you go to your stall. Mira, come on now. You go to your stall. Hold on, Uno. Let me let you in, baby girl. Here. Come on. I don't want to scare you. Come on. Oh, my Lord. Here. Come on. Come on, Uno. Come on. Here, you go in your stall. Come on, Uno. That is Mira's stall. Come on. Mira, you're just going to have to wait a minute. Uno, come on, baby. Your stall's open. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Go in your stall. Thank you. Nope. Your stall's on the other end of the barn. She's going to get you. Oh, she's going to get you. I'm telling you, she's going to get you. Come on, let's go back to your stall. Let's go. Come on, Eldorado. Lord have mercy. Come on, let's go this way. Come on. Eldorado, my God. Come on, let's go. Come on. I think those mayors have had enough of you today, sir. Come on. Come on, Eldorado. Everybody's in their stall except for Eldorado. Imagine that. Go.
You better hurry and get to your stall. Go on.
Come on, baby girl. Come on. Come on, sweet girl. Hey, sweet boy. Come on, baby. Why do you do that, Eldorado? Come on, baby girl. Come on. There you go. There you go. Come on. There you go. No, go in your stall. Come on, sweet baby. No, your stall's right there. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I got to go back up front and just double check that I locked all the girls' stalls because I don't really know if I did or not. Yours is locked. I did not lock Eldorado's. But now I did. Locked. Locked.
Y'all all made it? Y'all better stop standing around down there when I open the gates, or y'all gonna miss dinner.
Locked. Locked.
You good in there?
Oh, she don't have one. Yeah, you can't reach this one. This one's so high.
Dolly was all the way out the very front of the park.
I'm sorry. Sometime I wonder if she would prefer to stay outside with Tyson.
She didn't even know anybody was, had called anybody. She was up there laying down to
She was laying down.
sleep.
Oh.
She couldn't hear. She didn't hear. She didn't hear nothing.
Save me a little bit of that.
Just getting clowns. That's good.
Okay, that's fine, Billy Joe. Look, it might be better to put him up front with the girls. Put Eldorado up front with the girls. That way they could, since he's going out with them. He acted like he wanted to be up there with them. He didn't act like he wanted to come back here. I mean, we can make that wish come true. He could be next to Hatana. That's his, I guess, family herd. I don't know. Miss Paulette owns both of them, for those that don't know. Eldorado and Hatana. She owns both of them, so maybe it'd be good for him to be in a stall next to her so that they get used to each other better.
Good that way Hatana can with him every day.
Man, Hatana and Isadora really like each other a lot. Hatana acts like a stallion in protecting her mare or something. I don't know. Haley, I'm drinking coffee. I'm doing great. Used to be Bryson's girl. How are you doing? We were trying to decide if we were going to put the new gelding up front or move Dolly up front and put him back here with the boys. But I hate to move Dolly, and so does Tim, because she kind of knows where her stall is, and she's got the little hole in her door. So I really hate to move Dolly. So, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Paulette. You know, it's funny though, because like Contessa could not stand being away from Hatana, but Hatana acted like she could care less about being around Contessa. But now it's, yeah, they're both pregnant, and I'm wondering, it makes me wonder if, you know how Isadora was acting stallionish when she had Sabato. Well, my theory that I hypothesize is that Hatana may be having a boy, and so she's acting stallionish. And of course, she hasn't tried to breed another mare yet. Not yet. But
Oh, sorry.
That ain't that many. I'll get them.
but Isadora is not acting that way this time. So maybe that means that Isadora is gonna have a girl and Hatana is gonna have a boy. Maybe that's what that means. That's my theory, or my guess. Of course, I have a 50-50 chance of being right.
This is true.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, Denise. I'm thinking Eldorado, maybe we need to put him up front, and he would be between. You think we should put the new gelding up front? Why are you feeling that way?
I just feel like he needs to be up front.
Tim said he feels like the new gelding needs to go up front. I don't know. But you're going to put Eldorado out with the girls, right? Yeah. No, Hatana is not Eldorado's mom. Did somebody say that? Did I say that?
No, you didn't say
Oh, no, you said he will have his mama. No, Alex, Contessa was
we went through this.
Eldorado's mom. Hatana is not kin to Eldorado at all, except for the fact that the same person owns them both. I guess you could kind of say that they're siblings in a sense, because Miss Paulette owns both of them, but they're not, they're adopted siblings. There you go. They are adopted siblings. Yeah. I really hope that I spoke to the lady today, and she said that we're still good for Saturday, and that I told her I can't wait to meet him. Welcome in, Mama Bear. Am I excited? Yeah, I am. I asked Emma the other day. We haven't told her. I hope she's not on here. Lori, if she is on here, turn it down or something. But, what?
No, go ahead.
What'd you say?
Nothing. She probably ain't on there.
Well, what did you say, though?
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that. So, no. I'm not.
Am I saying something wrong?
Nope.
You're acting like it.
Nope. No.
I don't know what to say now.
Finish saying what you were gonna say. If she's probably not on there, no way. More than likely she ain't on there. Matter of fact, she ought to be. No, it ain't nowhere near time to be. Never mind.
No, we will not find out what the horses are having. Anyway,
It's too late now, isn't it, to find out?
I don't know.
think so.
I don't know that it is too late. Now for Uno, yes, it's too late.
Well, for her, for sure.
For the other three, probably not. Yeah, we could probably still find out what they're having at this point, I guess. I don't know a whole lot about all that, but
I don't care.
the vet that we use doesn't do that. So we would have to take them to a different vet. And like Tim said earlier, the last person that we know, well, Tammy, when Tammy was here with Serena, a vet told her that Aries was going to be a girl, and she had a girl name and everything picked out, and Aries ended up being a boy. So it's not foolproof by any means finding out. And it's really just a big guess. It's a lot harder to see the sex on a horse than it is on a person. It's a lot different. A horse's stomach is a whole lot bigger and you have a lot more flesh to go through. And where the sex organs are, it is a little bit more hidden than it would be on a person. So Alex, we have not heard anything from the person who owns Rosa, but
I saw.
we see her on a different social media, and
She has a.
yeah, I'm sorry, Ashley,
She posted a picture. The other
but
day.
yeah, she posted a picture the other day of Rosa. Sandy, Uno is due May 4th, and so she's gonna be due on May 4th, and then Isadora is due October the 14th. Hatana is due the October the 24th, and Mira is due December the 4th.
You remember that better than me.
Huh?
You remember that better than me.
Did she mean Ella? Who's that?
No, she meant Rosa.
What?
They were asking about Rosa. They didn't mean Ella, they meant Rosa. The person that asked about Rosa meant
Oh,
Rosa.
well, people have asked about Ella and Rosa, so Rosa is doing good too. I saw pictures of her the other day.
You mean Ella?
No, I saw pictures of Rosa the other day.
Oh,
I saw pictures of Rosa. You saw pictures of Ella.
I saw video of that Ella the other day.
Okay, well, I saw pictures of Rosa the other day. So
I thought we were talking about Rosa a while ago.
we were talking about Ella and Rosa.
I'm confused.
Hey, Tim.
What?
Courtney wants to know what you're doing right now.
Sitting here, looking at my phone.
There you go. Mia is doing great, Christy. Tim actually talked to the person who has her yesterday. She's doing really good. Very spoiled, very rotten. And he hadn't had a whole lot of stuff to do with her because of the weather, but she's doing really good. In fact, all the horses are doing really good. So thank you, Hollow, for the ice cream cone. You miss Draco? I'm sure a lot of people, miss Draco. I miss Sugar the most. I'm not gonna lie. She's the one I miss the most. They are loved and they're in happy homes and stuff, but yeah. As long as they're happy, I'm happy. And a guy named Tony has Sugar and Tonka. So he's got both of them, and they're doing great. And he really likes them both. And so that's all that matters, that they're happy and everything. I'm happy that they're happy. And I think that we've got some really good horses now, and I love all the horses that we have now. I miss her because hers was my riding girl. She's the girl that I rode the most. And anyway, yeah. Actually, I saw the lady who owns Honey today. I work with her, and I asked her just today how she's doing, and she said she's doing great. She goes, fat. She's fat. She's on
Post
100
TikTok
acres.
all the time.
Yeah, she posts her on TikTok all the time. She's on 100 acres of land. Honey is. And she's the only mare. She runs all the boys, and she is like, she was already fat when she left here, but she's like really fat now. Sugar broke my helmet. Did Sugar break my helmet? I don't know. I don't even remember that, Michelle. I don't remember. Did Sugar break my helmet?
She didn't break the helmet, I don't think. Did she?
I don't know. When did she break my helmet?
When you...
Oh, yeah. No, she didn't break my helmet. She just about broke my nose. But no, she
When
didn't.
got clotheslined?
Yeah,
That's
when
the
I
only
got
thing can think
clotheslined.
of.
See, that's a good thing about my whole memory thing is I forget like a lot of stuff like that. And I just don't, I mean, I remember it now that you're talking about it, but the brim, yeah. But that's not the first time I've been clotheslined by a tree on a horse. So it just is what it is. Do I remember the time I won the lottery? No, I forgot that too. Man, right? I need to try to remember that one. Y'all remind me. Remind me of that again? Look, I'm laughing about it and it's funny, but it's really not. Like it's really not funny. It's quite irritating for me. Kim, we do not plan to show this year, except maybe one show, the one that's close to home. Now, as I've said before, we might end up going to the Louisiana show because we have a horse in Louisiana, and our trainer's wife, we have a horse in Louisiana with our trainer, and his wife usually puts on a show every year in Louisiana. So I feel like it would be silly not to go to that show and at least take the horse that he's got in training. Like, that seems kind of logical to me that we should probably do that, you know? Or we might just let him take the horse and him show the horse and go from there. I don't really know what we're going to do yet. And it really just kind of depends on what's going on at the time, where we're at in the time with school, financially. We're trying to... Showing takes a lot of money, and we are trying desperately to raise the funds for the riding area. And as much as we want to show, we feel like it's more important to take everything that we can financially and try to put it towards the riding area to get the roof done on that. And then, you know, after we get the roof done and we get back to where we can maybe show. I just feel like we needed to make some decisions financially, and it made more sense to not show this year and to do that. I know. I hate to not show too, Kim, but we're just going to take this 1 year off from showing and see how it goes. And maybe next year we'll get back to showing or whatever. Right? Are we on the same page about that? You said you wanted to still do Germantown because that's a charity show and Tim's done it every year. So and it's a smaller type, well, I guess it's not really a smaller show. It's not even really a smaller show for the Pasafinos, is it? It's just a show that we do every year. So, and it's for charity, and everything that they make from the show goes to charity. So, and it's like 40 minutes from our house. So, yeah, I don't know, Courtney. Is there something that Tim needs to be doing? Is there something that he needs to be doing right now? I'm just curious. I promise I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't understand. Yes, Denise, it would be a good way to advertise the wellness center as well. I know, but Kim, and I agree. Kim says, I know the wellness center is first, but you also need to have your fun times to yourselves as well. And that's true. But there's other fun things that we can do with the horses. And I feel like maybe this year we can take some times to go trail riding or something like that. Tim loves the show, like loves showing, okay? Me, it causes me quite a bit of anxiety. Do I like it? Yes. It's not even the showing part that causes me the anxiety. It's getting ready for the show that causes me the anxiety. So, I feel like, hey, Florida horse, I feel like this year, if we focus more on the riding center, and maybe we can spend a little bit more time going trail riding and stuff, which I love doing, and I think it would be good for the horses too. And then that'll keep the horses up and everything. And then next year we can start back showing and stuff again. And I don't know. And it's really, I mean, y'all, it's really expensive to show. And last year we tried doing the show sponsors and stuff like that. But even with the show sponsors that we got, it probably only covered maybe a tenth of the cost for the shows. And it's just, is that a dog? In our picture? No, he's a horse. He acts like a little puppy dog sometimes, but he's our stallion. Yeah, we're probably only going to do Germantown, maybe. I don't know. And and that just kind of depends too, I guess, but most likely we'll do Germantown. I mean, Tim said that he really wanted to do Germantown, so I'm fine with that if that's what he wants to do. Oh, you were asking Miss Hazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't remember what she has in her picture. Yeah, that's her dog. Yeah, Germantown is fun, Jerica. That's true, Kim. That's true. I think her dog is really pretty, but she calls him a Well, I'll let her tell you what he is, what she says he is. I've never met him. Is Germantown going on around when Uno is due? No. Germantown is the first week of June. Now, Uno could go until the first week of June, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt that she'll go that far. She would be like a year, right? Yeah, she would be a whole year. So even though it's possible, it's highly unlikely that she'll go that far. Thank goodness. I know, right, Michelle? She's not allowed. Speaking of when she's due, for those that don't know, Tim and I are donating 3 weeks of stay in the Airbnb around the time when Uno is due. For anybody that wants to try to guess when if she's gonna go early, on time, or late, which if they're gonna be early or if they're gonna be late, it's usually by like a week or so. Now, I mean, she could fool us all and it could not be any of those 3 weeks, but that's just the chance that we are taking. So, I mean, maybe we can fill up 5 weeks around her due date, 2 before and 2 after and 1 during. That would be fun. But y'all should go and bid on the auction, and it's all to raise money for the wellness center, and it's for those 3 weeks, the week of, the week before, and the week after Uno is due, which is she's due on May 4th, so that week is 1 week, and then you got the week before that, and then the week after that. Yeah, June, the first week in June is Germantown. Hey Jennifer, how are you? The weather is wonderful right now, Florida horse. It's well, I'm chilly, but I'm always chilly. But I think it's about 60 degrees here, maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that, around 60 degrees. We need new banners for the farm with our new logo on them for the shows and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we do. We got to get a lot of things.
I wish we could get some, like, the plastic. Well, they're not are they plastic? Like this Stan Lee sign behind us. What is that made out of?
Vinyl.
I wish we could get something like that with our logo on it for the horses' stalls, like that size. Not too big, just something small for the horses' stalls, and then maybe a bigger one for like the tack room or something. I don't know. What does that say? The blood thinners are making you cold. Yeah, I stay cold all the time. Fluffy pitas are nice to have on you though, Michelle. Not only do they keep you warm on the outside, they keep you warm and fuzzy on the inside too, right? You'll rent him out. Yeah. What you doing?
Just reading something. Somebody sent us on TikTok.
Yeah, Tim's already brought the horses in. He already brought them in. Sorry, guys. I think we're gonna get started here pretty soon on doing treats. Eldorado's over there scratching his head. What you doing, pretty boy? Huh? What you doing? What you looking at? Infinito, you look like you're about asleep. Look, he looks like he's asleep. I don't know, they all look tired to me. He looks so tired, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
I think Eldorado turns 3 in May. Sabado turns 2 in April, if I'm remembering correctly. They probably did wear Eldorado out. Look, he's just standing there. He ain't trying to get out or nothing. He's just like chilled. Sabado, he sounds like he's over there trying to go to sleep too. Yeah, he'll be 2, April 22nd. Yeah, I know. I do too sometimes, Michelle. I do too sometimes. He's a good boy. He just is like a normal 2-year-old or a 3-year-old. You know, I remember before I had a baby, everybody talked about, you always hear about the terrible 2s. I think they mistook that. I think it was really supposed to be the terrible 3s. I don't think it was supposed to be the terrible 2s. Because in my opinion, a child that's 2 years old is nowhere near as difficult as a 3-year-old child. Between 2 and 3, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's challenging. But between 3 and 4, you want to pull your hair out one by one, just like twing, twing, twing. I mean, it should be the terrible 3s, not the terrible 2s. If you've never had kids, don't listen to terrible 2s. It's not terrible 2s, it's terrible 3s. Trust me on this. Trust me. I had a boy, Angie, and I'm telling you, 3s were way worse. Way worse. Like, you spend the first year trying to teach them how to walk and talk, right? And then at 1, they start walking and somewhat talking. At 2, they start talking, okay, a little bit more. At 3, they think they know more than you, and they're trying to prove it to you, and they're trying to just go anywhere and everywhere, and you tell them to sit down, and they're testing their boundaries, and, oh, terrifying 3s. Oh, yeah, I guess terrifying 3s. Yeah, terrible 2s, terrifying 3s. That sounds about right. But yeah, I just remember like 3s were like, oh dear God, what have I gotten myself into? It was crazy. Yes, they run away from you every chance that they get. That is exactly right. And then yes, teaching them how to walk and talk, and then you're trying to get them to hush and sit down. That's exactly right, Liz. I remember, like, Will was very, I guess you could say, ADD. Like, he gets it naturally, because I am too. I just remember taking him in stores and, like, you know, he wants to walk. Like, I want to walk. I want to walk. Okay, walk. And then you're trying to like do shopping. So I remember going into like Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that with Will. And it was me and my ex-husband, and we were like walking down the aisle, and Will was like right there with us. And I let go of his hand to pick something up off the shelf or whatever. And I turned around and he's like gone. And I'm like, where did Will go? He's like, I thought you had, and we're both freaking out. And I start calling him, and like he goes to one end of the aisle, I go to the other end of the aisle, and I walk around the aisle, and he looks at me and goes, hee 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 hee, and then takes off down the aisle. And I just want to like, I can't even say what I wanted to do on here, because everybody who's a parent knows exactly what you want to do at that moment, because like your heart drops out of your chest, and then they're like laughing about it. Okay, it's not funny. It's like, it's not funny. I can't tell you how many times this child like ran away from me. Like, I can't tell you how many times in big places. And it like, you don't know whether you want to hug them or like do something really mean. Like, you, until you're a parent and you know, but don't judge until you know. Please don't judge. But I promise you, it's bad. It is so bad. They're worth it. Believe me, they're worth it. But geez, it's terrifying.
Finito's still eating, you said.
Yeah, he's still eating. Him's a good boy. Yeah, a game called Catch Me If You Can. Yeah, it is a game. It is definitely a game.
Colorado, you look tired.
I know. El Dorado looks like he's half asleep. I have a feeling Sabato is too. I can't see him where he's at, but he's not moving around. I think that they wore themselves out today out there.
I'm sure El Dorado wore himself out running from Mira.
I'm sure I am, Kim. I really like my job, and I get discounts. So yes, I probably will keep working there. Plus, my job does tuition reimbursement as long as I pass the class. And so that will help immensely. So yes, I plan to still, as long as I'm in school, I think that it would be very wise and smart to continue working where I'm working. Don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
And I like my job. Like, I really do like my job. Although today my back was killing me. I wasn't liking it so much the last couple hours, but I was fine up until then. That's scary, Sue.
Go somewhere, chicken. You ain't
You're the
getting
oldest
nothing.
sibling. So you were chasing all the babies. Where'd that chicken come from?
I don't know. That ain't Big Mama. I don't
That's
know who
not
that is.
Big Mama, and
I
I don't
just
think
said
that's her
that.
sister.
I don't know who that is.
Like, I swear
One that
some,
was born around here.
like, I would get rid of that chicken. I don't even recognize that chicken. I feel like it's a stranger in my barn. You sure somebody didn't just come and drop a chicken off at our barn?
And it's one of the ones that was born this past year.
Did I see the chicken question on YouTube? No, I missed it. What did it say? Oh, I have a question. My chickens are 10 plus years and I keep losing them. Is 10 years the limit for chickens?
Yeah, that's pretty old.
That is pretty old for chickens,
Usually
yes.
5 or 6 years.
I don't know. You would have to Google how long do chickens live and see. I really do not remember how long they're supposed to live. See, Angie, as long as you like the job that you're doing, that's great. And I think that if somebody does not like the job that they're in, or they're stressed out all the time in the job that they're in, I think it's worth finding a different job. Because
5 to 10 years.
okay, 5 to 10 years, Tim said. Hey, Terry. It's good to see you. It's really good to see you. 5 to 10 years, yep. Oh, I'm sorry that your chickens are dying though, EMS. Like, I'm really sorry. I know if you've had them for 10 years, I'm sure you're probably pretty attached to them. So I'm sorry that you're having to go through that. I feel for you. Yeah, we're doing good. We are actually in week 6 of the 7-week course, and school's going good. I've got a, what did I say my grades were a while ago? I looked it up a while ago. I think it's like, I've got a 99.8 average in my psychology class. I missed one question on one of my quizzes, and it made me so mad at myself. And then I've got 103.3 average in my other class. And Tim has got like 106 or 7 in the same class I got 103 in, and 100 in your other class, right?
Yep.
So we're both doing really good. But I'm a little concerned about that final quiz in psychology, but I need to stop saying that. I need to think positive and that it's all going to be okay. And like you said, it's not that serious. Oh, believe me, I will remember that question. And let me tell you something else too. Will came in, it was so funny. Will came in the other night and I was like doing notes and studying and stuff. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Taking notes." He goes, "Here, let me see if you know it." And he picked it up and he asked me, and I can tell you exactly what he asked me. He goes, "What is comorbidity?" And I'm like, and I knew it, but at the time I'm like, I don't know, I can't think. Like my brain just went completely blank, like I was telling you happens. And I do get worried, Michelle. And I'm like, I don't know, I can't think. What is it? And he told me. And which it's when you have more than one diagnosis. Like, say you have depression and anxiety or whatever. Yes, I totally froze. Could not think of what it is. But I can tell you now, I will never forget what it is because I was so embarrassed that I couldn't remember it. And I had just like wrote the notes and stuff down. So, but I will forever remember it because he asked me that. So, yes, you're very right. And the question I'm trying to think which question it was that I missed on that test. I can't remember what it is right this second. It has to do with, I don't know. The two answers were the same, but one of them was you're in extreme distress instead of just distressed. Yes, I definitely will remember what comorbidity is. Yeah, Linda, I'm in school to do animal assisted therapy, and right now I'm taking a psychology class, my first psychology class, and but I'm learning like the very first week, I semi sort of freaked out, and Miss Terry taught me through it, and I've just been trying ever since then. Instead of like each week when I see all this stuff that I have to do, I used to like really, 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 really panic. And what I've started doing, and I didn't even do it I did it last week, but I didn't do it for this week because I was just like, okay, so I'm getting better. I really am getting better, I feel like. Because I asked Tim, I'm like, "Do you write everything that you have to do down and like check it off?" And he's like, "No, I just do it." He's like, "Do you write it all down?" I'm like, "Yeah, I write everything I'm supposed to do down. And then as I do it, I check it off to make sure I don't forget anything." And I didn't do that this week. But like that's helped me. And I try not to freak out when I see all the stuff that I need to do. And and I don't as much anymore because I know I'm just going to do them one thing at a time. And I know I have to do my discussions first because they're due by Wednesday. And then after I do my discussions, which I try to get them knocked out as early as possible, you write it all down and Eddie just gets right to it. See, that's me. I feel like I need to write it down. That way I don't have to worry about possibly forgetting something, because if I write it down and I check it off as I do it, then if there's something that I didn't do, it's not going to be checked, and I don't have to like stress over not remembering it. I don't know what kind of learner I am, Michelle. I really don't know what kind of learner I am. I don't know. So yeah, that's me, Terry. I don't want to use my brain as a to-do list either. I need all of that mental power to do my work. So, yeah. Thank you, EMS. I appreciate that. You write it over and over again. You know, the first week, I told Terry, I called her, and I spent, I think if I remember correctly, I think it was like 13 hours writing 10 pages of notes. And I was so overwhelmed. I was just like, I cannot do this. So now what I do, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, I think that I retain it just as much doing it this way as I did writing it down, and my hand doesn't hurt near as bad. I take all of my vocabulary words and all of the words that I'm supposed to remember and stuff like that, and I put them in a Word file. And then I copy each word. I go to Google, I put that in, and I put in definition behind it. And when it comes up, what it is, I read it, I copy it, and then I go to my Word file and I paste it in there. And to me, it's a lot faster than trying to write all that stuff down. And I'm still reading it and I'm still putting it on the paper. And I feel like seeing it on the page and then seeing it on the Word page helps me. So yeah, I guess that is visual. I don't know, but I still have that whole memory thing of like, and Terry, I haven't had a chance to talk to you, but I realized, I think my second or third week in, that I have SDAM, SDAM, severe, what is it called? Severe, I don't know. I can't remember experiences that I have. Like, I can remember, I might remember that I went to the zoo, but I don't remember how I felt when I went to the zoo. I can remember, like, I might watch a movie, but I can't remember the experience of the movie. And like, I know that something made me sad, but I cannot remember how I felt during that experience. And I did not know until 2 or 3 weeks ago that I had this. I did not know that everybody remembers experiences that they have. I did not know that. And I read about it and I'm like, huh. So I'm supposed to, and I asked him, I'm like, do you remember like how you felt when things happen? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you remember like the feelings that you felt? And he's like, yeah, why? I'm like, I don't. I don't remember that. And I think that has a lot to do with my memory issues, like in school and stuff like that. So that, I don't know, have you ever heard of that, Miss Terry? Because I had not. I did not know that I did not know that was a thing until 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, see, and Michelle, that's my whole thing. I can feel like, I'm very empathetic, and I can feel like when I'm around people and stuff like that, I can feel what they're feeling in a sense. When I'm watching a movie, I experience, like, say somebody in the movie gets hurt. I feel like I got hurt. Like, I feel that Like sometimes I feel it so strongly, like I can feel literally almost like an electric shock in my body. It's very strange. I can feel those sensations almost like I'm the one watching the movie. But after I watch the movie, like Adler's Private Glove. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me screenshot that. Hold on. Okay, I screenshot that. So, but after I watch a movie, I can't tell you what the movie is about because I feel I feel so strongly during the movie. It's almost like I'm experiencing the movie. So after I watch the movie, I don't remember the movie that I watched because I don't remember my experiences. It's strange. It's so weird. Like Tim will ask me, "Have you seen such and such movie?" I'm like, "Uh-uh." He's like, "You want to watch it?" I'm like, "Sure, let's watch it." And sometimes 30 or 40 minutes into the movie, I'll be like, "Does such and such and such and such happen?" And he's like, "Yeah, I thought you hadn't seen this." I'm like, "I didn't think I had. I didn't remember seeing it. I don't remember the movie, but I just remember this part and I remember this happening in there." And he's like, "Yeah, you've seen it." And I don't remember seeing it. So that's how I feel, Tango. If somebody's falling, I feel like I'm falling. There was this one movie, and I can't remember the name of it, that we watched. And it's about this little girl. I don't even remember what the movie's about, but I remember she fell out of a tree. I think she fell in the tree. Or I don't remember she fell in the tree or out of a tree. It's like a Christian movie. It was a really good movie. I remember it was a good movie, but I can't tell you what the movie was about because I can't remember. But when that little girl fell out of the tree, like I felt like a zap hit my body, and it almost scared me, almost like you get electric shocked, if you touch somebody and it shocks your body or whatever. That's how I felt, and I felt like I had just fallen out of this tree. It was miracles from heaven. That was what it was, Jericho. Were you with me when we watched that? I can't remember if you were with me or not. I sort of remember that that's the name of the movie, though, Jericho. It's bad. I'm telling you, it sucks. It really sucks having this issue. But a lot of stuff that we experience in life, we experience life. And then if you don't remember experiences in life, you don't remember a lot of your life. And I think my dad has this issue too. I called him and I talked to him about it, and he was like, "You don't always have to find something wrong in life. You don't have to find something wrong. It's not a bad thing." I said, "Dad, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I don't remember a lot of stuff, and it does cause arguments." And I wrote one of my papers. I need to send you my paper I wrote, Miss Terry. I wrote this paper and I put in there because we have to take these personality tests, and I took this one personality test and I got this one result, and then I had to, I didn't realize that I didn't copy down the results or whatever, right? So I took the test again. I got a whole nother result, a whole nother set of results. And I'm like, how's that even possible? Well, then I had to take this other test in this class and I got these results. And then my psychology teacher asked me to take the same test. I took the same test again. I got different results again. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I hypothesized in my paper, which she didn't ask us to do this, but I did, because I had to do a personality or psychology in my life thing. At the end of almost every paper, we have to do psychology in my life, and we have to write about something that we learned or whatever and how it applies in our life. So I wrote about those tests and how I hypothesized that because of my memory issues, that sometimes the way I look at myself and the way I define myself and how I would normally answer questions just changes quite frequently because I don't remember how I would act or experience the said question or the question that's being asked or whatever. Like you have to rate it on, like, usually it's I strongly agree, I somewhat agree, I'm not sure if I agree or not, don't agree or whatever, and then positively agree and strongly positively agree or whatever. Not everyone has time. Yeah. So I'll have to send that to you. But it was pretty cool. Like I think that because of the memory issues, that if for people who don't know that they have memory issues, like I did not, I knew I had bad memory, but I didn't know why. I didn't realize that I can't remember experiences in my life that that can strongly affect a personality test. So I feel like just doing personality tests on somebody who has memory issues is not a very good way of judging, and that you need more of the different type testing besides the self-report type test. I can't remember what the other type test is called. It's not self-report, it's something else. Starts with a P, I do believe. I can't remember. I think it would be fun to go live on we turned our backup account into the wellness center account. I think it would be fun sometime to just go live on that account and talk about psychology type stuff and like different things to do with like issues that people might have or whatever. It would be really cool if you had time, you, Miss Terry, or Mr. Eddie, or something like that, to maybe go live on that account, a dual live or something like that, and maybe just talk to people about different issues and things like that. What do you think? I think that would be fun. I don't know if everybody is interested in this kind of stuff, but a lot of people are. Projective tests, thank you. See, it started with a P. I was right on that. I just couldn't remember what the P was. I'm liking it more and more, Paulette. I think I was more scared of the whole work aspect of it and remembering everything, but it's fun. I really enjoy it, so. What did you say it was? Projection. Projection. Where did that go? Yeah, that's what I think too. It'd be fun to let people ask questions and stuff. Projective. Now, I do remember that like the ink blot test are projective type test, and there was some other type test that was a projective test. Oh, the long-term type study test. I don't know. I don't remember what all the projective type tests were, but I do know that the ink blot test are projective test. You want to do those tests? I wouldn't even know how to even, like, I've learned that there's such a thing, but, and I also feel like Freud, am I saying his name right? I feel like he was a very strange individual. Like, everything that I'm learning about him, like, everything was about, there's a whole year, a whole, oh, there's all kinds of assessments and stuff like that. No, I mean, like, everything that I've learned about him, I feel like he thought everything was about SE, you know what? Like, in his brain, I think that that's what he thought, that everything was about that. But I don't know. But he was a medical doctor. At the time, I don't think that there was no such thing as psychology when he was around, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but the whole Jung test, that was one of the tests that I got 2 different score things on. The Jung test. That was one that I got 2 different ones on. But the Jung test is also a self-report type test. The ADHD test, to me, it was just 2 pages, Ashley. It was just 2 pages of questions that they asked. And I was going down it and going, yep, yep, oh yeah, yep, yep. In Victorian England. Huh. I don't know. I I don't know. I'm sure that there's a lot of one of the things that we just learned about this week was how different cultures can affect psychology. And I feel like when we do get ready to do, like when we really, really, really get started in doing therapy, I want to take some kind of course on different cultures and things like that. Because it never occurred to me how if your culture does not believe in saying yes, I'm depressed or whatever, that you can it can come out in like physical symptoms and things like that. And I don't know, it's just like there's so many different like here in the United States, we look at things individually, whereas other countries like I think Japan and different places like that. Okay, well, good. Then I'm glad on that, Terry. But other places look at things as a whole group and like as a whole family type stuff instead of just individually. And everything's just so different. It's just there's so much I'm learning, and it's like it's really cool but mind blowing. What if you don't know you're depressed? Well, I don't know. Miss Terry can help you. She knows. I'm sure that I'll eventually know how to know if you're depressed, even if you don't know you're depressed. It is fascinating. It really is, and I'm loving learning about it. So, yeah, get with me and let's figure out a time when you are available. I am available most every weekend right now, and figure out a time when we could maybe do that and go live on the Wellness Center account, and maybe we could answer some questions and things like that. So I think that would be fun. I think it would be very, very fun. Because I enjoy talking about this stuff, and honestly, it helps me. You need to come by me in early April. Okay, that sounds good. That would be fun. I know we probably need to go on and get treats done because not everybody wants to talk about this whole psychology thing, and I get that. A lot of people are here just for the horses and stuff like that, but I enjoy talking about it. So, what?
I said I'm here for the horses.
Tim said, I'm here for the horses. He's over there looking bored. I'm going to give him back the live, and I'm going to run to the bathroom, and then we can get started on treats and stuff.
If I was bored,
Yes, it is a very
know,
complex
but I'm
thing,
not
Jim.
bored.
Can you give a hello to Charlene and myself? We are watching Tim and you taking care of the horses. Hello, Jeff and Charlene. Horses, cows, brains, oh my. Yeah, we all love the horses. Everybody was asking earlier about the horses and all that stuff, and I told them, I said, everybody's doing good, like, and I know your 3 are doing good and everything, so I'm glad about that. But, yep. And Terry, I don't know if you haven't been on here, but we're supposed to go Friday to look at a horse that we are hoping will be good for children in therapy. So say some prayers that that he's going to be great for children in therapy, which is what we're hoping that he will be good for. They said he is, and we've seen videos of children riding him and stuff like that. So you don't ever know until you see. So I told everybody, I'm like, if we get there and he is not then we are not getting him, because we are not looking to just get more horses. We want something that will be good for therapy. And he seems like he is. I mean, I think. Anyway, I'm going to give this to Tim, and I'm going to run to the restroom. And then when I get back, we're going to get started. So if anybody wants to get treats, hugs, or bowels, you can go to our link tree, right?
Sure.
And actually, the treats, hugs, and bowels are now in the link tree, right? Did you show them that?
What?
Didn't you say that the treats, hugs, and bowels, you can get to them from the link
You've
tree?
always been able to get to them from the link tree.
No, you changed. Oh, was it?
No, that was something for the wellness center.
I don't know. I'm gonna let Tim tell y'all. Here, I'm gonna let Tim tell
You've
y'all, because
always been
I
able to get
obviously
to
don't
them
know
from
what
the
the heck
link
I'm
tree.
talking about.
They've always been in the link tree. They have.
You updated your link tree
Oh.
on something.
Oh yeah,
so
you can
that
go
you
to
had
this
a
shop.
in
Oh
the
yeah,
link
it has
tree.
a shop in the link
Don't
tree.
sit here and tell me that because.
But
you
treats
told
have
me.
always been on the link tree.
No, but the shop is in the link tree now.
Right.
So explain
That's different.
that.
I will.
Explain that.
I will, but that's different. You were saying the treats were on the link tree, and I was saying yes, they've always been on there. They still are right down here. See? Treat drive.
I know that. I know that that's been on there always, but I'm talking about the other.
Yeah, I got you.
You
I
can
got
explain
you.
that.
Who is that?
I don't know.
I don't either. They ain't honking at nothing at our house.
Honking at our dog or something.
They ain't honking at our dog. Our dog's put up.
Maybe.
He's in the pasture. I just saw him. All right, I'm going to flip this around so I can show y'all the link tree, because I can't do the whole trying to hold this kind of stuff around. Hang on just a second. I got to figure out how to do this again. All right, this one I know how to do. This one, not so much. There it is. All right, so TikTok, that's our, hang on, that's our profile in TikTok. There's a link in, and this is hard to do and hold all these phones. There's a link right here, and it pops up different links. The link tree, the actual link in the profile right there pops up different ones. If you click link tree right here, it brings this page up. What I was saying is, if you go down here, it says treat drive, there's a link there. Or you can just click on shop, and then in the shop, it pops up and it shows different things, and one of those things being the treats. And you can click there, and then it just takes you there, like wherever, whatever you click on. And then it just takes you there. That's what she was talking about. It was the shop thing. The Wellness Center has its own link tree, and it's similar, I guess. It's kind of similar. But it has, whoops, it has its own link tree. It's just different colors, and they have their shop too, which just, the shop actually just goes to the website, is what it does. Like if I click on this hat, it goes to our actual SMR Wellness website. And then today, I added some stuff today. I found some stuff that I like today. And I added stuff to the SMR store on the wellness site. The hat, this hat is embroidered. I like that one. And then these shirts, like this one and this one, these are embroidered too. But these are those shirts like what I wear a lot of times. If I can get it to come up, hang on. I guess I'm hitting the wrong button. I don't know what it's doing. Hang on, maybe I'm pushing the wrong spot. All right, that's products. I don't know why that one's not coming up. That's weird. Oh, duh. I was not actually on the website. That's why it wasn't coming up. All right. Now let me bring up one of those shirts. All right. So anyway, the shirt. I don't know why this is going so slow tonight. The internet acts like it's slow. These are those Columbia shirts. I don't know why this is taking so long to come up. It normally goes real fast. Maybe the internet. Here it goes. I don't know. Anyway, these are those Columbia shirts, and they have the logo. It's hard to zoom in, and it is embroidered on these shirts. And then there's some Under Armour polo shirts for women that are embroidered. There's Under Armour men's polo shirts that are embroidered, and then these are like some kind of premium polos as well, and then that hat's embroidered too. But all the polos and this hat I put on here today. This hat's kind of like the other one, except for the other one is mesh, and this hat's cloth all the way around. And it just comes in different colors or whatever. So, our weather forecast is warm all week long. All week long. Eldorado, what are you doing? We are warm until next week, and even next week it's in the 50s, and it's still going to be warm pretty much for this time of year. So I don't know if there's a big fishing type hat or not on there. The one that the guy was wearing with the shirt I didn't see it on there, but I don't know if there's one or not. Infinito said he's ready.
Is he?
Yep. Aren't you, big man? Infinito said, what you got? What you got?
I don't know if he would like this or not.
It's got garlic on it. He might. Don't let nobody else see. Uh-oh. Sabado woke up. Sabado's like, what you got? Yeah, I don't think Infinito's a fan of garlic bread. Mm-mm. I bet Sabado is, though. Sabado said maybe not. No? Okay, so he don't like pizza crust.
You want to try it? Immediately takes it.
Yeah, he's like Mikey. He'll eat anything.
You're not picky, are you? You're not picky.
He won't drink my coffee.
El Dorado?
Not mine. He might drink yours, but he won't drink mine.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Is that what you got there?
No, that's tea. No, he won't drink my coffee, though. I've tried. He won't drink it.
No, it's warm. It's warm.
Yep. And he drinks out of a straw.
He loves it. It's hot, isn't it? You cannot have my straw. Give me my straw back. Is it good? You can't have any more. Saturday, you want to try it? You want to try it?
Say, I want the whole cup.
He reminds me so much of Isidore. You want to try it? No.
If Anita said you don't care.
Nito's looking at me like I'm crazy. Eldorado's like, come back here. I'll take theirs. Moonshine, he's not even trying to look out here.
He'll be out. You ain't got to worry. He'll be here soon. He hears them treats start hitting them buckets. He'll have his head stuck out. Which is what we got to get started doing. So I need 2 treats for everybody from Miss Shelley F., who sponsors Uno. Thank you, Miss Shelley.
Thank you, Mr.
All right, I need 2 treats for everybody, and I got one from Miss Paulette D and one from Miss Shelley B, and they both sponsor half of Mira. Thank you, Miss Paulette. Thank you, Miss Shelley.
Thank y'all.
All right, now I need 2 for everybody. I need one from Miss Paulette D and one from Miss Pat B, and they both sponsor half of Infinito. Thank you, Miss Paulette. Thank you, Miss Pat.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for the gifts. All right, are you done? Oh. All right, I need one for everybody from Miss Billy Joe H, who sponsors half of Sabado.
Thank you, Miss Billy Jo.
Thank you, Billy Joe. All right, and I need one for everybody from Miss Marie V, who has a quarter of moonshine.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Miss Marie. All right, and then I got one for everybody from Miss Denise B, who's a Red Ribbon sponsor. Thank you, Miss Denise.
Thank you, Miss Denise.
I don't know, because I did it that way. I don't know. Because I was confused. All right. I got one treat for all the horses and donkeys from Miss Terry C. Thank you, Miss Terry.
Thank you, Miss Terry.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 treats for all the horses and donkeys from Miss Billy Joe H.
Thank you, Miss Billy Joe.
And 30 extra for Sabado. Thank you, Billy Joe. All right.
Wait.
30 extra for Sabado.
Yeah, these are for you. 14, 15, 16, 17, 3.
He's watching you, making sure you count right.
29.
All right. Now I got one for all the horses and donkeys from Tango Elliott. Thank you, Tango.
And thank you, Billy Joe. I don't remember if I said it.
All right. I got one for all the horses and donkeys from Miss Lori B. And 10 extra for the pasture. Thank you, Miss Lori.
You said 1 and 10, right?
Yep. One for all the horses and donkeys, and then 10 extra.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, now I got one for all the horses and donkeys from Miss Michelle R. and 5 extra for the pasture.
Thank you, Miss Michelle.
Thank you, Miss Michelle.
How many extra for the pasture?
5.
3,
Yep.
4, 5.
All right, now I have 2 treats for Infinito from Kayla W. Thank you, Kayla.
Thank you, Kayla.
I have 4 treats for Uno from Miss Jillian and Miss Carrie M. Thank you, Miss Jillian. Thank you, Miss
You said
Carrie.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank y'all.
I got 4 for El Dorado and 4 for Uno from Miss Jennifer M. Thank you, Miss Jennifer.
All right. Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer.
I have one for all the horses and donkeys from Miss Paulette D. Thank you, Miss Paulette.
Thank you.
And then I've got 4 for El Dorado, 4 for Hatana, green, 4 for Mira, and 4 for Uno. And those are from Miss Paulette as well. Thank you, Miss Paulette. Uno's purple. Yeah, right there. Let's see. Make sure that's all the regular treats. I think it is. Yeah. All right. And then I have a hug for Infinito and a hug for Moonshine.
Hug for Moonshine and a hug for Infinito.
Those are from Miss Terry C. Thank you, Miss Terry. Then I got two bows for Sabado and 2 hugs for Sabado from Billy Joe H. Thank you, Miss Billy Joe. And then I have a hug for Moonshine from Tango Elliott.
Okay.
And then I have a bow for El Dorado, a hug for Hatana, and a hug for Mira from Miss Paulette. Thank you, Miss Paulette.
Thank you, Miss Paulette.
And that's all I got.
Right.
That's all I got.
Oh.
I'll get them. Yeah, I'll get them.
Well, I was going to tell you, I had a few purple bag treats left. I put them in Hapana and,
Isadora.
well, no, she didn't have a home.
Oh,
So
as long as it ain't them
I put
ones.
Hapana and,
As long as it ain't them ones, Hatana's okay. But Isadora,
you want me to get those?
no, I'll get them. Go ahead. I'll get 'em. Isadora,
Hey, sweet boy. What's you doing? Your face, boy.
Infinito, what you looking all mad about?
I think he's tired. I think he's ready to go to bed. I don't think he's really mad. He's just tired.
You sleeping?
You want to lick my hand? You trying to bite me? Lick, bite, lick, bite. That's like licking your fingers after you eat a candy bar or something. Is that what it is? Yeah. Wait. I'm gonna go see Infinito for a second. You do look really mad tonight. Why are you so upset? See, there's the pretty ears that I love. There's the pretty ears that I love. Yes, it is. Come here. You're so beautiful. You're such a beautiful boy. Yes, you are. Yes, I love you. I love you. I do. You're a good boy.
I'm sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You are one strange looking bird. You are very strange. That's one of the Appenzeller Spitzhauben.
Buzzard chicken.
Yeah, but I think this one's a full Appenzeller. Personally. Because this is definitely a turkey baby, and it's definitely out of one of the Appenzeller hens. Do you have fun outside today, sir? Huh? Do you have fun outside today? Hi, sir. Hi.
Hi, Miss Dolly. I'm coming your way. Coming your
Hi.
way, Miss Dolly.
What are you doing?
Miss Dolly don't have hooks to her. But her does have treats. You want some treats? You want some?
She's smelling them.
Yeah. You don't want no treats? No.
She usually eats them overnight, don't she? They all do look sleepy to me too, Jan. She hadn't even ate all of her food, has she?
Say nope.
Yeah, I agree, Rosie. They're ready for bed. I'm not gonna get you, chicken. Moonshine,
Moonshine.
you need a bath, son.
Moonshine got a couple of those.
Thank you for the
Moonshine
gifts,
got a
Miss
couple
Terry.
of
Thank you so much.
Hey, buddy. Ooh, you dirty. You got
Whew.
dirt in your
I swear.
How you get dirt in your ear, man?
Okay.
Come on.
Thank you, Miss Terry, for helping meet that goal. That thing went off and I about threw the phone. It scared me so bad. Did you see me jump? Oh my goodness.
Oh, big one. You's a big one. Hey, I'm right here. Hey, give me a hug, please. Give me a hug for Tango Elliott. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Good job. All right, you gotta turn back around. Nope, I ain't got nothing. You gotta turn back around first. I don't know who that is. All right, give me a hug. Here, see. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good boy. Good job. All right, now let me get you some treats. The rest of your treats. Here you go. Right here. In your bucket. I put them in your bucket.
I don't understand that. That person's going down the road just honking their horn.
Did it earlier too.
I know.
Maybe they're on the line. There, they're in your bucket. I put them in your bucket. Maybe they're on the line.
Maybe.
They're driving in TikTok.
Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Paulette.
Yeah.
Moonshine. Oh, did that chicken scare you, sir? I know he does need a bath, don't he? Thank you, Tango. Thank you, Jan. Wow, that was fast. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Oh my goodness, now the dogs are gonna start. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Tango. Thank you, Terry. And thank you, Paulette. Thank y'all so much for helping meet that goal. Let's see. Let's do a heart puff. There we go. Why you gotta pin them ears? You were being all sweet earlier.
Put them forward. Get no try. What's this? What is that? What is it? Put them ears forward. Put that. Now you behave yourself. Back up. No, I'm not putting them in your bucket. You gotta come over and give me bath. Come over here and bath. You know you got bath now. Stop hollering. Come on. Your sister outbows you any day of the week. Your sister bows so much prettier. Your sister's such a better bower than you. Because you won't stop moving that leg long enough to bow right. Your sister's better than you are. Way better. Way better.
He needs to put them ears
Back
forward.
up. Now you know. No. Now you better show me some pretty ears or you ain't getting it. Both of them. Not one, both of them. Thank you. There you go.
He knows.
He knows.
He is an expert at paw bowing, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely an expert at that. He can bow good too. He's just too impatient.
I know. Well, and Sabato does the same thing.
I know. He's learning from it. He's learning from another runner.
He needs a bath too. Lord, they all need baths.
Dab it up. You got 2 hugs and 2 bows.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call this horse therapy, Mike, but what'd you say? It's therapy for you?
Hey,
Rosie, we own
your ears full.
7 as of right now.
Now you gotta give me a hug first. And I need a good hug. I don't need no little hug. Come on. Good boy. That's a nice hug for Miss Billy Joe. Now give me another hug for Miss Billy Joe. Thank you. Alright, now you're gonna have to back up this way some, because you're gonna have to bow.
Some days, not
And
every
you don't
day.
bow as good as your mama, so you better get ready to try to learn better. Come on, let me have a bow. No pawing, let me have you bow. Hey.
I don't have anything, sir.
No, I got them. Hey. You
Your
want
daddy
'em?
has
You
them.
gotta bow. Bow. Come on, bow. Come on, get on down there. Come on, you almost got it. Come on.
That was
Good job.
pretty good.
That's one from Miss Billy Joe.
That was really good, Sabato.
Now
I'm
you gotta
proud.
bow again. Hey, come on. Hey. Hey, no pawing. Look, right here, attention span. Bow. Good job.
That was so
That's
good.
another one from Miss Billy Joe. Thank you.
Look, we were talking all crap about him, and he bowed completely with
Here's
no
4.
pawing.
Now back up. No, back up. You got back up. Back up. That's a boy. Good job.
Of course, as soon as you dump him, his ears go back.
I don't care about that as long as he ain't got them pinned at me. I don't care. He can pin them at that bucket all he wants.
Look at Moonshine. He's looking down here in El Dorado.
Moonshine, you know I ate all your treats.
How me and El Dorado have?
Oh, I know. El Dorado has for sure.
He getting chunky too. I mean, he's not overweight, but he's definitely got a belly.
He's getting tall.
Yeah, he is getting tall. He'll slim up a little bit as he gets taller too.
All right, Infinito, you got a hug, Bubba.
Those goats are ready. He is pinning his ears a lot tonight. I don't know why he's doing that.
Put your ears forward too. Put them forward. Thank you. Back up. And then you gotta give a hug. I'm coming in. Watch out. All right, I need a hug. Give me a hug from Miss Terry. Come on. Keep on around there.
Maybe Jan.
Good boy.
He may be taller than
Thank
Izzy.
you. That was from Miss Terry. Thank you. Good job. You want more? All right, hang on. There you go. Right there. There you go.
Hello, sir. Put those ears forward, man.
Goats, I'm coming to y'all.
I think somebody may have kicked him, Miss Hazy. Somebody probably being Moonshine. Huh? You want to do the goats next? They're ready.
Do I want to? No. But
They're ready and we're here.
Yep. Nah, you stay on the outside of the fence. Y'all better do it. Come here, folks. Y'all better hurry up before Tyson gets up here. You better hurry for
Well, here he comes. He's running.
He's running with his little fat butt. There he goes. There he goes. Quick, quick, quick. Here. I'm putting him on the ground. Man, if you touch that, you're going to get shot now. I done told y'all. Y'all know that shot. Bailey, just stay out there. Here. I'll leave you and Tyson up here, knocking everybody out of the way.
Tyson. He was fixing to turn and kick at Willie.
I know. He's a hateful little thing. Here you go, Willie. Passion, here you go.
Oh my goodness.
Here you go, Pass. Go, Pass.
Tyson, don't you do it. Sister came over to see you. She's kind of made it a habit to come over there and get on this side. She's going to be our therapy goat.
Here, Willie. Quick. Come on, Willie.
Hi. Hi, baby girl.
Here you go, Willie. I mean, Waylon. Nope. Nope. Told you, you're not going to get up on top of me. Come here, dude. You ain't had one right here. No, you're not. No. No. Y'all gonna get shot.
They're so stinking cute.
There you go, girl, boy. There y'all are. Here, there's some in this bucket. Here, take that bucket. Here, look here. Come on. Hurry up before your mama gets up here. Take it quick.
Oh, hers got it.
Here, sis. Here. Last one. See you later.
Love on her, pet her.
Where are you going? You gonna fall down.
Come here, sis. Come here. Come here and see me. Come here. I want to pet you. No, I don't have anything, but I just want to love on you for a minute, okay? I just wanted to love on you. I know. He has the bucket.
Here, come look. There ain't nothing in it though. See, there's nothing in it though.
No, that's sister goat. That's mean goat right there. She's not really mean. She's not mean to people at all. Yeah, she is sweet. I wish, like, I would let her, like, come in the barn and just hang out or whatever, but she's trying to come in the barn right now. But, like, her and her sister used to come in the house and hang out with us in the house.
Yeah, when they were babies.
When they were babies. But I would still let them do it now if they would wanted to. Like, I would totally snuggle with her on the couch still. In a heartbeat. Her's a sweet girl. Yes, her is. It's not shut all the way. There it goes. Do you need the...
No, I got what I need.
You got what you need? Okay.
Mirror, mirror.
Mira, mira on the wall. Who's the gorgeous of them all? I don't know. I think they're all gorgeous.
Mirror, you got a hug.
You're trying to hand it to me, but you're walking away from me.
Come here. Come here. Come over here. Come this way. Thank you. Give me a hug for Miss Paulette. Give me a hug. That's a girl. That's a
a good girl. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you want treats? Here. Keep walking this way, Sam. There you go.
Just look at her salt block. I just
I don't know,
gotta.
how does she do it?
I don't
That's what
know.
can't figure
Like,
out.
look at her salt block.
I don't know if she's flipped it or
I
if
don't-
she just, yeah, she's flipped it. That's all.
I don't know.
Yeah, she has. She's flipped it.
It's just crazy looking.
Yeah,
At least
like
I know
my
she's
salt.
using it. You know,
Ooh, girl.
she's getting
You
fat.
got a little dimple right here, man. Goodness. Got a little fat going
Well, I'd rather fat than skinny.
on. You don't like that, do you? You didn't like that earlier today when
What'd
I
you
did
do?
that. Touched her on the side. She don't like it.
Oh, yeah, she's flicking her tail around. She definitely don't like it.
Touch her right there. See her butt? Watch.
She says, unless you got more treats, stop.
It's kind of like she don't like you to pop her on the butt either, do you?
I think she already ate all of her treats. No,
Is he?
she's still having a few left.
I'm gonna bring you yours. You don't got no hugs today, so come on. You want your treats? Okay. I'm gonna swap these two out because I don't want you mad at me. I'm gonna swap them out with Uno because Uno don't care. She likes them all. But I want to make sure you know these are treats that you can eat. I don't want you mad at me. You're okay with them treats, right?
The older she gets, the more she looks like Katana.
Maybe. You're okay
She's
with
getting
them?
pretty round too, isn't she, Tim?
Yeah, she's pretty round.
Hers pretty round.
Yeah,
I like them. I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
Just a little right here. There's a good baby, though. There's a good baby.
We're doing them right now, Courtney.
Here, I'll hand feed you. Okay. You gonna let me hand feed you?
She says I'm a slobber on you. She's all foaming at the mouth.
I like your treats. See, I like my treats.
She's so pretty. Her such a pretty girl. Oh, Uno looks jealous.
She gonna get hers in
Hey
Them
Amber,
little
how'd your thing go today? Did you move today?
there. There you go. All right, you only got 4 left. Then I have to go to Uno. I knew you was only gonna take 2 of them. That's all right. I got the other 2 right here. So let me chew these up first. So I ain't like the rest
I know,
of
me
these
too,
horses. I
Terry.
ate the milk, so I don't
And
gobble.
the smell in the wintertime to me is just like nostalgic.
Same one, Scoopy. There you go, baby. That's my girl. That's my girl. All right, there you go. That's your friend.
Oh, for some reason I thought you moved today.
All right, let's do some. Can I have a hug at least?
Does she have a hug?
No, but I'm gonna do it. Hey, I'm gonna give her one. She might not have one, but she's gonna get one. She might not want to get one, but she's gonna get one. Go that way. Go that way. Come on. That's my girl. Good job. All right, look, let's start with this one. Oh, no, you gotta go that way. That's my girl. Good job. No, you gotta go that way. That's a good girl. Good girl. Come on, little one. It's okay. Little one, come on. You got it. Come on. You know you want it. A little farther this way. Yeah. How about no? Now this one, this is not the same kind, so, but you usually don't care. It's okay. I'm gonna turn it loose, I promise. I'm not gonna keep it from you. I know it's not the same one. But you eat these. You like these.
Oops, you dropped it. Yeah, you scared yourself here. It's okay, I'll hold my hand. It's okay. Look, look, it's okay. It's a tree. See, I'm not trying to fool you, it's a tree. I don't know. So that don't look like no knicker maker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't want to take that one out of my hand? Is it not the right flavor? Oh, that's a girl, see? That's a girl. Always shaking.
Is she shaking? Oh,
Always does every time.
that's so sad.
No matter how many treats I sit here and give her, she does the whole time. But not like she started out doing. You dropped that one. Can I get it? Oh, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. I love your baby belly. I love your baby belly. Oh, he's a baby. He's a baby.
She's got so much hair. So beautiful.
I know it's not the kind you want to do.
You need a different one?
Yeah, let me have alfalfa. Let me see. I don't have it. Or just give me the whole book. It's fine. You want to try the bucket? You want to try the bucket? It's okay. How about this? How about I just need you one?
It's so funny. As she's turning her head away, she moves her lip like she's trying to get it. I can't remember. How old is she, Tim?
No.
9.
There you go. There you go.
Bless her heart. She wants
Spit
it.
out, man. What you spit it out for? What you spit it out for? It's okay.
She said it's not what I expected.
No, it's not. It's not. Say I know.
Miss Tina ordered some more purple bag treats, and hope they should be here soon, I think. You already ate yours.
There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yes, Dolly is definitely the oldest. Miss Hatana, you're being so patient tonight. Thank you.
Come on here. Come on. So he's gonna look at your baby, make sure it's okay. Okay. So he touched it. He touched my belly.
Michelle, are you talking about the first bag?
Mm-mm.
No, Michelle says she sent money to her
Tonight.
Venmo. Oh, tonight?
That's what you said. That's what you heard earlier.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, I'll get some. I'll get some tomorrow then. Thank you. I think Miss Tina sent some too, but they haven't gotten here yet, so I'll get some tomorrow,
Oh, I
and we'll
know.
for sure have some
Side-eye
for
Hatana.
Thursday,
Side-eye
in case those
Hatana.
haven't gotten here yet.
Side-eye
Thank you, Michelle.
Hatana. Look at the side eye going. Okay, I gotta have a hug. Ready? Ready? Give me a big hug. Big hug. Come on. Reach on around there. Come on. Big hug for Miss Paulette. Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right, let's go take them over there. Come on.
They had some at Tractor Supply today. I just didn't get any because
Well, come on. You gonna stand over there all
I
night?
knew she had.
She wants me to bring her bucket back over here, but I refuse to do it because she dumps her food in her water.
Oh, I know.
That's why her bucket's over here. Come on. Come on. You better come over. I'm gonna call Isadora and let her come eat them.
Ooh, she.
There you go.
Now you talk about a flat back.
And a
You
dimple-
always.
And a dimple.
You always talk about Mira having a flat back. That is no. I know. I can't either, Paulette. You think it's going to be a girl or a boy?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was talking to Miss
Oh.
Paulette.
Know when it comes out. Ain't that right?
She's the
No.
24th of October.
Mira, Mira.
We need a girl baby. You predict healthy. That I like that. I like that. I predict boy for her and girl for Isadora. Now I'm completely and teetotally guessing. I have no clue about Uno and no clue about you. Ma'am, what are them ears for? I'm glad you put them back forward. Yes, pretty girl. You're so pretty. You're going to have such a pretty baby. Yes, you are. Oh my gosh. Her and Infinito look so much alike already. I just can only imagine what their baby's going to look like. And I think she's got like wonderful conformation. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited for all the babies. Really. But oh my goodness. Dolly is doing good. Dolly's doing good. Really? They're letting you get a popcorn machine for the new house, Amber? You're guessing 2 boys and 2 girls? I have no idea. I don't know what to expect. I'm like Miss Paulette. I just hope that everybody's healthy. And I will be super happy. That's cool though, Amber. Do you have to put it in your room or something? Or do you put it in the kitchen? I don't know. I figure it's probably going to go in the kitchen. I'm sure. Yeah, I can imagine Paulette. I would probably feel the same way. She said, I'm not going to lie, I'm the most excited for Hatanas because she's her mayor. Yeah, I would be the same way. I really would. So, I get that. So, let me, huh? Tim said 3 boys, 1 girl. That's what you predict? What? I like the 2 boys, 2 girls better. But I'm okay with whatever. Huh?
Because he's got more colts out of him than he does fillies, I believe.
I don't know.
He
Does he?
does. You got Ricky, you got Domino, you got Juniper, you got Infinita, which is a filly,
Right.
and
Listen.
oh, the bull and the steer was pushing each other around earlier. That's probably what it is. When I went to go get Dolly, Bellboy and one of the steers was pushing each other everywhere.
Playing or
Yeah, they
kind
were.
of arguing?
Oh, they might have been arguing, but I think they were just playing.
Michelle says she thinks 3 girls, 1 boy. I don't know. I see what Tim's saying. Like, infinito. But does the male determine the sex? I can't remember how that goes. Does anybody know? Like, does the male determine the sex or does the female determine the sex? I can't remember. The male does? Okay, well, so there's 2 ways you can look at it here, okay? Infinito, for sure, I'm trying to think of his babies. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he's got 4 or 5 babies, and I think all of them are boys except for 1. So, we can either look at it like this. He throws more males than he does females. Or we can look at it like he's already thrown all the boys he's going to throw and we're going to have more females. So I don't know which way to look at it. I do feel like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's due for more fillies. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me as long as they're healthy. I really don't care. I would absolutely love if at least one, but preferably like 3 of them came out extremely phenogated from the get-go. Like, as soon as they're born, they're like, oh my gosh, I would be like just ecstatic. I mean, y'all can only imagine how ecstatic I would be. I would be so happy. Because, oh my goodness, he is so nice and phenogated. And then Isadora is like super tight gated. See, that's true, Paulette. Like, Hatana's had all girls, so. And Uno has had 1 boy, 1 girl, so there's no telling with her. I don't even know where to guess on with her. And both of them were out of Infinito. Mira's never had a baby, and Isadora's had 1 boy. So, I feel like Isadora's having a girl. I feel like Katana's having a boy. It's just how I feel. Only because of how they're acting. And, like I said, I don't know. I've seen Isadora and Hatana pregnant before. And they're both acting different this time than they did last time. So I feel like they're having the opposite of what they had last time. That's just how I feel. I've never seen Uno pregnant, and I've never seen Mira pregnant because she's never been pregnant, except when she lost that baby. I don't know if Mira will be a helicopter mom or not. I don't know. And I don't really know. I need to call the lady I got Uno from. She had 2 babies out of her. I need to call her and just talk to her about Uno and how she was when she had the baby. And I know she let them mess with her baby. But I remember the little girl filly that she had was a little, in my opinion, she was a little bit on the skittish side. Which tells me that that Uno passed that skittishness on to her babies in how she acted towards people while the baby was around. Because I feel like animals figure out how to act towards people by watching their parents. And I know that they messed with that baby a lot when it was young, like a whole lot. They messed with it a whole lot when it was young. So I'm trying to think psychologically from a horse's point of view if it would be best to not mess with the baby a whole lot while it's young so that it doesn't so that it doesn't figure out to be skittish from Uno. And if we waited longer to mess with the baby, until it was a little bit older and almost ready to be weaned, then it may not get those traits of being scared of people the way Uno is. Because honestly, that worked pretty good with Sabato. And Sabato, I think he turned out great. Not that Isadora is scared of people, but Isadora was a major witch when she was a mom, and she would not let anybody near her baby. So we could not mess with Sabato until it was time for weaning, because she would like try to attack you or whatever. So we didn't get to mess with him a whole lot before he was weaned. And I think he's turned out pretty good. I mean, he's very smart. He learns fast. Like, he learns really, really fast. So I don't feel like waiting to mess with the baby is a horrible thing. I think that the sooner you can teach them to lead on a lead line, that is better. But at the same time, I don't want to teach bad habits. And I feel like Uno might show the baby that you need to fear people. And I don't want a baby to fear anybody. I want the baby to be trusting the way, Sabato is. So that's kind of the approach that I'm thinking about with Uno's baby. I haven't really talked to Tim about this. I'm kind of talking it out loud out through my head right now. But like Hatana, she don't care. She'll let you mess with her baby. She's not like overbearing towards people or anything like that. At least she wasn't in the past. I mean, I guess they can always change, but she wasn't in the past. Isadora, I don't know if she'll be that way this time or not, but if she is, she is, and if she isn't, then she isn't. And Mira, I have no clue what to expect out of her. I hope Izzy's not the same this time too, Jan. I really do, but no, I know, but the difference between Eldorado is Contessa was very trusting of people. Contessa was not a helicopter mom. I mean, she was a good mom, but she would let you go and mess with the baby. So Contessa didn't teach Eldorado to fear people or anything like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the babies look to their mom for guidance on how to know if something's safe or not. I don't know if y'all are following me. Like, in the wild, a baby horse is going to like watch its mom, and if its mom runs away, it's going to run too. If its mom is scared, it's going to be scared too, because obviously the mom is scared, or for a reason. So in Uno's case, Uno is scared for an invalid reason. Like, she's scared. We don't know why she's scared. But Contessa, you could just do whatever you wanted to. She didn't care. And Eldorado never saw her be scared of people or anything like that. So he had no reason to really fear people. Now, he was dramatic. He was very dramatic as a baby. But it wasn't because he was scared. He was just dramatic. Okay? So yes, I messed with Eldorado as a baby. I was able to mess with Ella as a baby because Hatana was fine with that. But Sabato, I couldn't mess with Sabato because Isadora wasn't having it. And if she's that way again, then she just is. I mean, I don't know, Debbie. I know Miss Paulette wants to get a baby. And I'm sure she's probably leaning towards Hatana's baby. However, I have told her that personally, our goal and our plan is to rehome probably 3 of the babies. We'll probably keep 1 and rehome 3. That being said, I told her it might be better for her to wait because she might like one baby over another. But whether she does or not, that's her choice. So, and honestly, if, how do I say this? I don't think Miss Paulette is looking for a pheno baby. And if Hatana has a pheno baby, I don't think Miss Paulette's gonna want a pheno baby simply because most people who have pheno horses are more show horses, and they like it's going to be harder to trail ride a pheno horse. It's going to be harder to, it's just not the type of horse that you're going to go trail riding with the other group of horses. So if Hatana's baby comes out pheno, Miss Paulette might not really, it might not be what she's looking for, if that makes sense. So she would be like, I think I need one of the other babies. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's why I told her it might be better to wait and just kind of look at the choices because there's going to be 4. I don't know. We'll see. Again, that's her choice though. If she decides that she wants Hatanas, then that's fine. We're okay with that. And she might decide that she doesn't want any of the babies. I don't know. She might want a grown horse. A baby is a lot of responsibility, but they're fun. But it's like, again, it's like having a 2, 3, 4-year-old person child. They're very, look at Eldorado. He'll get better, but yeah, I mean, some of them are needy. I don't look at Sabato as being super needy. Like, I feel like Sabato's pretty independent personally. And Eldorado is not independent. He is just mischievous. But at the same time, he's cute as hell. So guys, bottle feed any horses ever? We have bottle fed. We had a baby come here a while back that was a foster mom, a Taurus, and we bottle fed her for a little bit. Yeah. Iris was a sweet baby. We bottle fed a cow for a while here in the barn. And it was actually that baby cow that Tim gave a treat to earlier. I don't know why she acted so scared because
her mama pushes her out of the way every time she tries to get treats.
oh, Tim said because her mom pushes her out of the way every time she tries to get treats. But yeah, we bottle fed her for, I don't know, 2 weeks, maybe 3, before she like caught on that her mom gives out milk too. And then she didn't care about the bottle anymore. Sorry, guys. I almost dumped my drink on my lap. Holy moly, I have 22 text messages on my phone. 22. Ooh. Oh my God. I have a text message from Bowie, Texas Livestock. That's where we got honey from. It says to bid online, visit cattleusa.com. Lot number 54. That is so pretty. I'm sure it's a quarter horse. I know it's probably not a Pasifino, but my gosh, look at that horse. Like I said, I like big butts. Isn't that pretty? Man. And I'm sure it wouldn't be cheap either. But man, it was pretty. Man, I want some Highland cows too, Paulette. I would sell every cow I have to get a couple of like Highland cows. I really would. I would love. So I want some Highland cows that don't have horns though. Like, I really want some Highland cows that don't have horns. And I just don't, I don't like the bigger cows. Tim wants some, Charolais. Charolais. He wants to sell the cows we have and get Charolais. I don't want to get Charolais because I feel like they're too big. I like having the miniature, the little smaller cows. Now, Dexters are not miniatures. They're not miniatures at all. But they're smaller. For a full-size cow, they're small. They're the smallest full-size cow that there is. I don't. I would.
Charlotte.
You want Charlotte? See, I don't. I want Highlands. I want polled Highlands. What?
Nothing.
I don't know. I think polled Highlands. The only thing is do you think it's too hot here in Mississippi for Highlands? But I know people who have Highlands. Laura, the one that has rain, she has Highlands.
Yeah.
And she's here in Mississippi.
I don't know.
I need to go see her Highlands one day. That's what I need to do. I need to go see her Highlands one day. Oh.
Yeah, just go visit them.
You like Brangus? What is that, Brahma and Angus? I bet those are some big old cows. I bet they're huge though. I'm just not all about the whole big cows, Jerica. I'm perfectly happy with the little cows. Good night, Lauren. Have a good night. Sleep well. I don't know. That's what we had, some Angus and some Brangus. Well, I don't know. I just like the little cows. I think the little cows are, I don't know.
Oh, that's the school. Wear green tomorrow for somebody's 50th birthday.
50th birthday.
Oh, what is this? It's from the school. I don't know.
Panda Rosa Farms?
From Noah's school. No, it's from Emma's school. I don't know.
What is Panda Rosa Farms? Is that breed a Brangus to a Brahma and get what they call an F1? They are so pretty. Huh. So it's like 3/4 Brahma and 1/4 Angus. I don't know. I don't want any humongous cows. I wish we had about 4 or 5 Highland cows that are polled. Sue said, how do you check to see if her picture of her dog went through? Because she hasn't been able to find it.
Well, it's on our group. It's on the group. At smoothmovesranch.com
Okay.
under groups.
So go to smoothmovesranch.com and go under groups, Tim said.
It's there. I saw it today. See, I'll show you. The very first group that comes up. And when you go in the group, it's actually the very first picture that comes up.
You got to send your 3 kids. I think all the pictures you got of Teddy are cute, Michelle. Have I seen zebu cattle? I think so. I'm pretty sure I have. Good night, Sandra. No, I wouldn't want a Watusi. I want polled, not like super enormous, ginormous, humongous horns. Them things are huge. Not only are they big, their horns are huge. Yeah. The ticking sound is the electric fence. There's nothing we can really do about that except turn the fence off, and we're not going to turn the fence off. Although I don't think any of the animals are trying to get out. Good night, Liz. Love you. Oh, I'm not far behind you. I kind of wanted to look at one of my other assignments tonight, but I don't know if I will or not. Tomorrow's Wednesday. If he gets out, he just looks for food. That's true. Or to figure out how he can let somebody else out. Or pester somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
That's what he does.
Sorry. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on and get off here too, Michelle. Especially if I'm gonna look at that assignment tonight, I think I'm gonna get off here. I may not do it tonight, but I at least wanted to look at it and try to get some thoughts in my brain about what I want to do on it. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna get off of here and say good night to everybody. Sweet dreams. We love y'all and God bless y'all, and we will see y'all on Thursday, right?
That's correct. Thursday at 5 o'clock.
Thursday at 5.
Be there, be square.
Yeah, be there or be square. That's right. See y'all then.
That's what Infinito said.
That's what Infinito says.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to. Did he do the thing today?
Nope.
Who did the thing today?
Uno.
Uno did the thing today? Okay. Well, I will see y'all on Thursday.
She's so smart.
Have a good night, y'all. Bye.